There we go. Hey, we in here.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Ironworks Iron Fist Philly. I am Commander here with a very special guest,
What's up?
a man who needs no introductions. He's the greatest lay player on this face of the galaxy.
Uh, that's very
You
very
already know it's
flattering.
true. We're not going to dispute this.
Just mute me. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's up, guys?
So we're here at the lab today, and we are hosting our very first Ironworks exhibition. So the point of this offline event is that we want to give shine and show all of our appreciation, all of our good vibes for 5 special players who have been putting pedal to the metal in recent memory. So during the pandemic, obviously, we've all been grinding, practicing with each other. We give a very big shout out to Team Vermilion, who's helping us with this event today, and Bros Calamity for letting us use their venue at the laboratory. Everybody say hi to Milk. We want to host this event. These guys have been grinding all throughout the pandemic, and their results have finally started to show in these recent months. And before we get into it, we're going to just, if you guys don't know, this is going to be a round robin event. Everything's going to be a first to two. Winner takes all. We have a very. Stop messing up the lighting, man. You're ruining the introduction.
Ruining his scene right now.
Dang.
The golden triangle has been set off.
I see. We got to start over now. I'm going to start saying my name.
What's up, guys? Here we go. Round robin. Robin.
So
Get
yes,
back on
so
the
yeah,
top.
so round robin, winner takes all. We have a very decent prize pool for all of these players today. They don't know it yet, but we're gonna surprise them at the end. So this exhibition, we invited 5 players. These 5 players have all taken major wins on each other. They have all shown considerable progress in our locals. We're going to give a shout out to them really quickly. The first one would be the Vortex. This is our weekly, hosted here every Thursday. So make sure you follow Team Vermilion as that's their event. They've also been putting in a lot of work at their new monthly, which is going to be the Streets. They held their first one last month, and they're going to be hosting their second next Saturday. So make sure you guys are tuned into that. So, for all of you who haven't been keeping track, and for our co-commentator here, the first 2 players that we have are going to be Polka Bird and Reckless H. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with these players, Reckless H, she originally started her Tekken journey as a co-Leo and Josie main. During the course of the pandemic, she decided to switch over to Kunimitsu. She's been enjoying the character a lot, and she's started to take major wins. So we usually use the bar. We use the Vortex as the bar for our players' improvement because they all play against each other. She has consistently gone from maybe going 0-2, 1-2 to now she's always approaching that top 8 threshold. Some of her best results got her reaching 5th place. And I will leave it to Pepper Beef here because Polka Bird is his student. What do you know about Polka Bird?
I don't usually like to use that term, but yeah, I've been coaching him a bit for some time now. At least a couple, like more than 6 months, maybe a year, but I'm not entirely sure when we started. Polka is a late player starting out, and that's how he came to me because my specialist character. And he's it's hard to start out Tekken with such a very very complex character like Lei. So he was kind of fussing around with the character and getting some results here and there, but it's really hard to progress when you have a lot of tools and you're not really sure what they're supposed to be used for. So he started to play a lot of Claudio. For one reason or another, he just likes the aesthetic of the character, and I in the meantime been explaining to him like how this game's like meta works and how you're supposed to use tools for certain situations. And since Claudio is a much simpler character, he's flocked to the character, and he really, really enjoys him. He enjoys having such a smaller move list to really outthink his opponent rather than just, doing a lot of picking a number from a bag of Lei's moves and just hoping that it works, because he's a rare character. So a lot of people lose to him based on ignorance because they don't know the matchup, and that might be okay for a lot of people, but for Polka, he's not a fan of just winning because the opponent doesn't do their homework. He wants to really outplay a guy. So Claudio has been his main foray for quite some time now, but he's also willing to go back into lay if needed.
So, as well as having you mentor him, show him the ropes, he's also been asking a lot of questions in the Discord. He's arguably been grinding one of the most because you see him almost every Sunday on cheesesteaks and throw breaks, which is a staple for Iron Fist Philly content.
Making me hungry.
I know, and we just ate, didn't we?
I barely ate my food, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You nibbled at it. I don't know how that happens.
I don't know. It was good. It's too much mustard. But, yeah, he's thirsty. He has definitely got the hunger. He's got that World Warrior mentality. He wants to go to the top of the mountain.
And this first match, we'll see just how hungry these players are. We're going to get started on Devil's Pit, one of my favorite counter pick stages in the game.
Yeah, that makes sense for you. Yeah, you like having the both, right?
if it's working against that particular player, then yeah,
man.
we'll go to Devil's
I don't know
Pit.
how I feel about this Claudio outfit, but
It's the
I know that he picks it, yeah.
Losing the outfit matchup already.
It's like, I see this Kuni outfit so much that I forget that she has other outfits.
She doesn't need it. This outfit is just fine.
I think Polka has been a really big fan of like wall running too in general as Claudio. I mean, it makes sense as one of those popular moves, but like he's been trying to work on instant wall running too so hard. He's getting pretty good at it. He's able to do it from closer and closer as I play it.
And with his playstyle, with how it's evolved lately, is he's going to keep running something until you deal with it.
Right. Yeah.
So if Reckless doesn't duck the while running too, he's going to just keep doing it.
Here's some walk carry. A little bit far, but still going to get some damage. Right,
nice Oki.
For that. Okay. Slide access. Duck and double 1-3.
So
Okay.
generally,
Oh, no, I was not aware there was plus on block. Hit with the up back 2 with the hop kick in the end of the round.
hopefully if he does the right combo, he'll take the wall.
Just barely, not
quite.
enough carry.
An amazing parry.
He's got to be more mindful of that in the clutch for sure. It's something that Kunitsu players are willing to throw out, especially when their backs is against the wall, with literally and metaphorically.
And that is something that Reckless does a lot when she's on the back foot and she has to play defensive. She will use a button. So that is probably one of the weaker points of her gameplay.
That was such a good warning too. Smack her right in the face.
And he has Starburst. Let's see what he does with it.
Oh, wow, surprisingly way off access to the slide punch. Way past Claudio. Not a counter.
Pinches 2-1, 1+2 string.
Right. Now, this position right here is where I think Polka's going to really shine. Not just his life lead, because he's a pretty slow-paced player. Until he gets countered hit by down 4-2. But this isn't going to carry completely.
She gets away from the wall, though, which is really important.
Until
if she
that
wants
pushed him there, though. 3-2.
Getting hit with all the strings.
The hop! On the low as well. Kind of the called Claudio classic, but in this instance, it happened to be also the right read.
All right, so now we transition to an infinite
Round
stage.
start, back 1+2. Late in the launch.
That's only minus 14, so while rising won anything from Claudio.
Right. Just accept that. Yeah, while setting 2.
All right, so a lot of spacing here.
Technically, a more beneficial situation for Kunimitsu by nature of her character, but Polka is quite a backdashing kind of guy.
And he's gotten a lot of success with his approach. He's gotten like 3 while running 2s at this point.
He's in a kind of a panicky situation. I sense a hop kick coming. Possibly. He's holding on to it.
He tried.
There it was. Yep. But at least he held on to it for a while. Yeah. You know, final round here.
Tried to go for the whiff punish. Doesn't work.
Except no punish on the double hit. Free.
All right, doesn't duck the string.
Sammy. Sensing a lot of mix-ups in the future. Back turn throw.
That is a 1+2 for those of you at home.
Well, that was the
He
punish.
did his homework. Good job, Polka.
Gonna go for the combo. Not gonna get too much.
And another Superman punch. What did I say?
And
What did I say?
The blade spin.
He's gonna run it until you stop him. Polka Bird taking game 1, drawing first blood.
That comeback was really fast.
It all went downhill from one launch punished slide, and he just learned that like 2 days ago.
And it was, it's telling a lot about players when they are in the grasp, like they're on the verge of victory and it gets taken away from them in a situation they didn't expect. Because your like mental fortitude could collapse really dang quickly.
especially in an exhibition that's specifically geared for you when you have arguably your best chances of winning because it's even across the board.
You know who you're gonna play.
And you know who you're going to play. The pressure is all on you if you're put on the back foot this early.
Okay. I did teach him how to deal with that kind of string because you have to sidestep like the 2, and then the jumping one is punishing. But I don't know if he probably spent too much time practicing, so it might not matter though. Because if you get this wall running 2 is 100%, it's not really gonna matter.
I don't know if Reckless doesn't know that she's supposed to duck that, but if she doesn't do anything about it soon, she's gonna just keep eating those plus frames. And you saw that she did mash last game.
No doubt. Push him away from the wall. Nice going down 4-3-2, but it's
Good power crush.
Nice
and another
block.
one.
He's going to a side axis though. It might not kill us. He Ray Drives. Let's drop the combo. Ray Drives in play for both characters.
All right, Reckless. She's
18
keeping herself. All right, she's pushed her way out.
And there's the mid. I don't know. I don't think that's natural.
Not
100% sure.
I'm not sure either.
Can never get hit by it. Finished straight with no punish, down 1.
No duck again on DF1-3.
I did tell him that was duckable, but I probably not spent too much time on it.
It is a mix-up because Reckless has represented the DF1-2 option, so wouldn't be something particularly safe to guess on right now. She finally ducks it. Look at that adaptation.
There we go.
So now this will probably prompt Polka to use either FF4 or FF1+2.
2, there's the save. Good. The rage drive immediately.
And a great block. Not the right punish, but
still something better than nothing. Expected to load no matter what, and she stayed down for both hits.
Which is very important.
The whiff, late on the punish. Okay, back 3 poking. Nice spacing. 2, plus
right,
frames.
plus frame.
Ducks. Nope.
So you can. So for those of you who don't know, if you block those 2 lows consecutively, you can mash.
Nice, and flush down 4-3.
You can mash your 13 frame punish, and it'll work. Superman punch gets Starburst.
The double and the wall kill. Damn, pushed her booty against the wall. Huh. All right, Polka was down 2 rounds, but now he's on the verge of making a possible.
Another
comeback.
Superman punch. Just because you ducked 1, he's not deterred. Back 1, best move in the game.
Late on the hotkey punish. Okay. Second hit.
No duck.
A lot of spacing though. Claudio and Polka doing a really good job with these wall running 2s.
All right, sidestep 4.
The closer this game gets in terms of the range, the less it's going to be in his favor, but he's approaching at long range. It's going to make it real easy.
And here's the thing, Kurimitsu does have tools to challenge in that mid-range. She has QCF 1+2. She has Set 2. She has Kunai.
No, but she gets running into it. You know, it's very clear that there are tools available to deal with the situation, but, you know, she's never really had to use those tools. If it hits, it's dead.
All right.
That back one was kind of mid-start off already, so.
Important round for Reckless. She needs to extend the set.
Oh, no!
Immediately gets whip punish.
Look at this. I also have a cartwheel kick. Check this out.
All right, we get a punish on the drop combo.
Nope. Almost stuck blocking it up by 2 punish.
Tried to whip punish, not quite in range.
Good use of the down 3 at spacing.
And another hop kick.
Not a punish, but a read on the pressing for sure.
Sidestep. Great duck. Not that punishable.
Oh, that down 3, it's barely whiffed. Side axis.
And she used her rage, so.
The block again. I've seen that before. It's a repeat. Seen this episode already.
And Polka Bird comes away victorious. He's your first contestant to pull a point in this round robin.
Obviously, he's the winner of the whole thing.
Right, I was about to. My bad.
See, I got, you would have ducked my mid.
But that was actually a really good start, and it came down to the final round for both games.
But Polka, in the end, the clutch, I think the momentum was such a huge factor in that. Like, Polka was so good at not just staring in the face of the mix-up. Instead of guessing it, it's like, I would just stop you before I even have to deal with this nonsense.
And another big part of the set was how Polka Bird was almost always able to take control outside of range 2. His relentless approach while running 2 just was too much for Reckless to handle. She got hit with it countless times, only ducked it once, and that wasn't enough to make him stop. So,
I mean, like, if you're not gonna, like, blow me up for something, even if you, like, get rid of it, like, if you crouch jab me for it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Right. And I think she didn't even punish it when she ducked it. I think she was late.
1-1, maybe?
I thought she was late, wasn't she?
She was late on one of them. She might be confused with the down 2-2 punch.
Right. Yeah. And that's not even that punch. It was like, what, -12?
Yeah, whatever. And then while setting 1-1 is 13, if I recall. But either way, though, great showing from both players there. Just goes to show that, like, when Claudio knocks you down, like, you gotta respect that wall running 2's presence, especially if you're really far away. Exactly. I don't know if she was pressing or was blocking or sidestepping, but that's in play. You know, you're really far away, but it's still gonna hit you.
And it actually cost her the first game because she blocked while running 2. Polka Bird already had Starburst, and she tried to press. She got clipped with forward 1+2. So, something you can't do, but I'm sure she'll learn from it.
Not only that,
later.
I also felt that she kind of threw a lot at the end of her, like, supposed to be her round set, her game set wins. She rushed the situation, overextended, trying to force a round victory, but just ended up giving Polka more ammo to win back the matches, like many times, multiple times over.
Especially the panic slides when she tries to muster any kind of momentum. Polka blocked almost all of them.
Absolutely.
So
it's been, you know, it's a repeat. It's like the thing you do in this specific situation. Not just like Kuni, but just you as a player, so I'm gonna block it.
Exactly.
And you could tell that he was ready because of the wall standing. It was just a random duck. It was specifically for this move.
So up next, we're gonna have Fat Boy and Macho Man. Quick introduction on these players. We'll start with Macho Man. He is our resident King player. He's been longtime King main. Usually, his recent improvements, he's gotten 4th place at the Vortex. He's also been very victorious as of late in terms of Iron Fist Philly cheesesteaks and throw breaks. So his improvement has definitely been slowly but surely. He has pulled out recent victories over Fat Boy as well. So hopefully we see him go with his King. I know that he plays Heihachi and Armor King. He recently put a poll up on Twitter, I believe, asking who he thought his secondary should be. I'm pretty sure Armor King won that. I saw him playing Heihachi in casual, so who knows what character he'll pick.
There's always like there's always like a rule, right, for like characters that you play. If there's like thieves, like if you play Anna, you must also play Nina. If you play Nina, you must also play Anna. If you play King, you have to play Armor King. Yep. If you play Devil Jin, you have to play regular Jin, so on and so forth. If you play Kuma, you gotta play Panda, but that one's kind of easy.
So, and then if we move on, we have Fat Boy on the other side of him. Fat Boy, one of the admin for Iron Fist Philly, helped us develop this community. So he is always mained Jack. He has a love for a lot of simple but effective characters. He's dabbled with Paul. He's recently picked up Law. And now he is just starting to use Lydia. I know, right? He's finally given in to top row gaming.
Yeah, his composure has fallen.
He wants to win.
Top character demons to infest his soul.
And we already do have Lydia experience here in Iron Fist Philly. Shoutouts to Blazer Per, who's in attendance tonight. So, but he's always favored the defensive game. Now, the thing about it is, as he learns, he likes to be a very reactionary player. So the more he learns about what moves look like, what animations to kind of respond to, his defense will only get stronger. However, what I think gives Macho Man the edge in this matchup is Fat Boy store breaking is kind of suspect sometimes. Like, sometimes he has days where he breaks everything, but that's not something you can assume. You have to test him to see if his throw breaks are actually on point, and Macho Man certainly does. Hopefully we get a tombstone.
Yeah, that's pretty rare for a King player to actually have throw breaks.
Macho Man, all of our throw breaks are suspect, let's be real. But if there's anyone that I would have faith in, that would be Fat Boy. So, Fat Boy, talk about his accomplishments. He has won a Vortex before in the past. So I think he's the only contestant here tonight, in this round robin, of course, that has won a weekly. He has placed top 3 a few times, grand finals and losers finals. And he talks about it sometimes on his social media about how he's perennial 4th place. But when you're in a bracket with Ty, Vesper, Blitz, sometimes myself, 4th place is absolutely nothing to scoff at. So he's definitely probably one of the favorites for this round robin. I don't know what's going on with the screen. Fix it.
They are experiencing something, I'm sure. but the team is hard work. We have a very professional team over here.
Jesus.
Right?
Jesus, check your equipment before you sit down.
Desync your controllers.
Right. But for those of you who are just joining us today, yeah, I read the chat, Ultraviolet. You're lucky that Afro hasn't gotten you already. It is a round robin bracket. Everything is a first to 2. I know I saw Spirit ask that question in the chat earlier. It's only first to 2. We wouldn't have enough time to do a bunch of first to 5s. We're already losing time because this man has to fix his equipment.
Well, yeah, he's getting on. He's getting the job done.
Like
who's your favorite in this? Do you think?
Who's my
Because
favorite?
I don't really watch these players play enough, so it's up to just my knowledge of the characters.
I'm a little torn.
Mhm.
I am rooting for all of these players, and I will equally trash talk all of them.
Well, he's equally discriminating. I like that. A man is really sticking to his principles. He does not discriminate. He just hates.
I'm trying
Hates
to
all
be.
equally.
I'm trying to be a little professional, you know. Like I'm trying not to
No bias.
trash talk immediately. I'll let everybody get a game in first, and then we're gonna start talking about how they're not punishing stuff.
I just want to see people get thrown in this match because both these characters that are about to play have all 3 throws. So, why not? Just go ham.
So the thing
Abuse it.
is, Fat Boy doesn't throw as much as he should. Like I have to be in his ear, behind his shoulder, telling him, "Bruh, lift up Megaton Punch." But I don't have to say that for Macho
No matter
Man.
what character Fat Boy plays, except for Lydia, all of his characters have all 3 throws.
Yes.
Yeah, especially Jack. Well, I mean, yeah, any of them all got really good throws. It doesn't really matter.
So yeah, I don't think. I think you'll see them more out of Macho Man than Fat Boy.
I mean, as a King player, yes.
Yes.
Even though King doesn't have to go for it, it's like naturally inclined to your play style.
Exactly, but
Right.
here's the thing. We host cheesesteaks and throw breaks every Sunday, and the only thing that ever shows up are cheesesteaks. So I need Fat Boy to check pockets. But he never does it.
No, it seems not.
You have a very important question in
You
the
put
chat.
milk in my tea? No.
We've had this conversation in the Discord earlier. I'm glad that you're a man of culture. We can still be best friends.
I didn't know it was that dire of a question. Damn.
I'm sorry, what was that? Here's the thing, like, it doesn't do anything for me.
What, milk in your tea?
Yeah.
I don't even really put milk in my coffee either. Just drink it black.
I don't drink coffee, so that I can't join this conversation.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, I like both. Like, I'll drink coffee with milk and whatever. And it depends if I'm drinking it for function or taste.
Right.
Although I would prefer to taste good in general.
Jesus, Macho Man.
Man,
All right, who's going up next then? All right, we'll take
Okay,
that.
Ryan V versus Fat Boy. All right, well, Fat Boy's there, so introduce the Ryan V.
All right, so Ryan V, he is part of Team Vermilion, part of the crew that's helping us throw this event today. He is their graphic designer, so guys, if you need some art done or some help, you know who to call. He is also one of the people that I mentor in the Oscar community. Let's call it what it is. It's an Oscar orphanage.
Man, it's so interesting that you are very, very experienced against my character. I'm like probably only a few late players that can actually push past that. And then I am very, very experienced against Oscar. That you are the only person really that can push past that.
We've been friends for too long. If we can't figure out the other person's character at this point, we should probably go.
We should retire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, if you don't know, I never have ever labbed how to play Asuka, but my Asuka is Fujin. I can go all the Emperor, honestly, and I only do what just he does.
I am disappointed in you.
I just copy what you do. Like, I don't go to training mode, like, what's the punish for this? Like, oh, I know what Joe does here, and I just do that. And everyone dies.
See, you have to do better because Yoj, who should be in the chat right now, got to what? TTG?
Hey, I'm not that dedicated, okay? It takes a lot of brain space to lay stuff in there.
Dang.
Well, the other stuff for that is, like, now I'm making more room for Brian, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I only like to play hard characters, apparently.
What do you
I
mean?
like the
Asuka's a hard character.
No,
Try to play
main
neutral
hard
with that character.
characters. Main hard characters.
Try playing one solid game of neutral with Asuka. She's hard.
Neutral, solid. I just back 3 people. And wake up while standing 3.
But
And then I play solid all of a sudden when they don't expect me to.
but speaking of playing like me, that's essentially what Ryan does.
He plays like you.
Yeah, he's like the miniature version of me.
Alright, so every time he does back 3, I'm going to call you out.
Here's the thing. I don't see Ryan do back 3 a lot.
Or a parry. Well, no, you parried me.
He does parry.
You parried me earlier today, so it's fine.
But
like
yeah,
I'm
he doesn't back 3 a lot. So this will be a battle of the defensive, of the most defensive players we have here.
So you're telling me this is going down a little round count every time?
It might actually.
Might actually?
It might actually.
Man, all right. We'll see whose patience is going to break first. I definitely
Right.
would. I'll start with the
Jackhammer immediately setting the
4-1.
precedent.
I'm back 4. That's down back 3.
Another thing to
one.
notice is that sometimes Fat Boy's execution isn't quite there.
Right.
So if he can't do jackhammer, if he can't do lever spin,
Blue
he
upper.
will do down back 2.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's going to just opt for down back 2 today.
Yeah. I mean, why leave it to chance? It's not something that's going to significantly hamper your gameplay. It's not like you need an electric or something. 'Cause
Right.
if you can't electric today as Kazi, you probably should not play Kazi.
Yeah,
at
you
the
probably
moment.
should.
You probably
And Asuka's not a character, like only like 3 characters with the special kip up can evade lever spin anyway.
Yeah, that's
So-
not gonna happen. You mean the like the tackle spin, like tackle sprint kick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, 4-2. Then it's fine. I don't.
Battering this man.
I do not need to get the follow because I'm gonna just get this hit right here, and it's 2 rounds really fast. Mr. Ryan V's defense kind of falling apart here. Oh, y'all just 2 already?
All right, he has to get back in, and he has no choice.
You know, I noticed thing that a lot of these 4-4 ones are countered. Not that last one, but like 4 of them were.
Yeah, I don't know what Ryan's doing. He's probably got to slow down.
It could be nerves, could be that he's trying to contest the same space that Jack is, but you know, Fat Boy's just 1 second ahead.
I don't really think that contesting is a good thing in this matchup.
No.
Because it's obviously jackhammer's an elbow, so there's no parrying or sabaking it. He's also not really stepping to the left at all, so it kind
He's
of
actually
gives.
going to the right a lot. Oh, down forward 2. The very first one is going to land. Probably going to get a wall split here, just barely. Yep.
And it should be dead.
Yeah, it should be dead. If just only. That was
Alright.
very opposite of what you thought it was going to go.
I'm a liar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got frauds here in the commentary booth. On this side of the couch, anyways.
Dang. They can't even see what side of the couch. Maybe it's your side.
Oh, it didn't specify, you know? Who knows? But, yeah, I think it could have been just trying to stick out something, right? To establish a neutral, and every time he did, he just got stuff for it.
His pace honestly got thrown off the moment he got hit with FF1 in like the first 5 seconds.
It's not only that, like, Jack, like, it's a bad idea in this matchup because Jackhammer's an elbow. It's just Jack's entire move list is kind of built around the idea of him dominating that range. And Austin can do that stuff too, but this is like a character that's designed for it.
Right, and her moves at range are a little bit slower too, as we already saw.
Down to it, there it is again. The Jackhammer, the 4-4-1s, the elbows of the gods. The Woodrush down too.
So that is something that is unique to Fat Boy's playstyle.
Nice.
Yes,
Whip punish,
Commando
the
proves
4-2.
this forward too.
Okay.
And he went for the wall carry combo. Yes,
We're
Ryan.
seeing a massive momentum change here. Tech roll right back to low. Nice wall spot. I mean,
Too obvious.
And he did the raise the roof. Damn. Going for the Oki.
So apparently, the Patriot Fist, which is the raise the roof combo, does more damage, which is why he goes for that.
If it works, it works.
And it does. But Fat Boy, despite the strong start in the previous round, still manages to take it. So
Nice stop for 2 whip punish. That's actually pretty hard to whip punish that move too. Look at the recovery.
it is.
He was ready.
But if you're a little bit ready for it, then it's not as hard as you think.
You're ready for anything. You whip punish anything, to be honest.
Hey, people whip punish my up forward threes.
Ooh, he down for 2 and a wake up. Gonna go for the
Alright, goes for the reset.
Gonna get the wall spread here.
You should have it. Goes for the back 4
here we go.
combo.
Flip
What's
over
for
stun.
breakfast?
No, on +2.
He had the forward 2, didn't believe in it.
He was a little bit off axis, so I can see his hesitation. The hit confirmed.
Oh!
Down back 1-2, the double slap.
I need to change my pants. Thank you.
It's getting a little wet over here in the commentary booth. Could we get a mop?
Hey, we
The
don't need a
full
mop
charge.
just yet. A wet wipe would be nice.
You're gonna probably do that when what does he need to do for you to do that?
If he can do the unscaled back 4 combo in open space,
Ooh, nice magic full combo.
that only works on big characters, by the way.
No one I've never seen it. Yeah, nice. do the hit
Oh,
confirm again.
yes,
the
sir.
wall splat. Flip over.
Oh, he should have let it rip. Yes.
That was an excellent forward twist if I do say so myself. The timing and the bait with the initial move right before, great.
It's like he's been watching me play it this entire time.
See, he's doing the same thing. He's just copying what you do.
Listen, I'm proud. The Oscar orphanage is out here. Okay.
Nice,
There
the
he is.
Sidewalk left into the
Finally
arc
showing
blast.
the adaptation in mid-range, sidewalking left to avoid jackhammer.
I think Fatboy made a little bit of adaptation here.
Doesn't believe in the hit confirm. That's okay.
Fatboy is dashing up a lot more with his attacks to try and make him realign. Also changing up the timing of his attacks, getting inside Oscar's range.
Bad trade lets this be an even game.
If Ryan V takes this game, I feel like he's going to win. But that's my call, but he still needs to take the game. Because the momentum switch would be huge.
Well, I'm honestly not sure because if Fatboy loses, chances are he's going to go to an infinite stage. So, and up until recently, Fatboy's been dominating this mid-range. He finally throws! Yes!
You like throws?
Do it again.
I like throws
Do
too.
it again. Yes! He didn't know how to break it. All right.
All right, timing.
That was a very key whiff punish.
Yeah, counter hit again.
All right.
Pixel. Down
And
for
DF1,
right
keep
on.
it safe,
Counter
keep
hit
it
as
safe.
well.
So that second set will go to Fatboy.
Valiant comeback attempt from Ryan V, but Fatboy with the pretty necessary adaptation in the last round of that.
Yes. I'm disappointed in you, Professor. But it's okay. It's only 1 point. You could have had it. You need to break throws.
The sidewalk left was the pretty key in that.
Yeah. You donated like a whole game just to jackhammer.
Well, it was a counter hit too, so the timing was very, very on point. I don't know if that's
because mashing works.
I don't know if that's the idea. If you want to learn how to mash, you gotta talk to me, not him. He's not a masher.
You right.
I'm a masher. I'm an expert masher.
If you want calculated mashing, then you can come to me. Yes, you did. I'm very proud of you because I would have never gotten it.
Yeah, I've never seen you do that.
And you got the max wall carry combo.
I did it for you.
You're
Now you should change your pants.
not yet. We're
not right there yet.
We're not there yet.
We're
We're not there yet.
Well, I mean, that's the only Oscar player of the night. So what else would it take?
well. When you got to do the unscale combo
For now, anyways. For now, yeah.
in open space. If you can do that, I don't know what'll happen, but I'll be very happy. There you go.
I mean, that's enough for me.
All right, there we go.
Hyper confirmed masher. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I mash. I'm mashing all the time. How many times does this guy say he just did it, and what happened? He got hit. How many times
Okay.
do you like do +9? I just down 14.
How many
hit?
times has that happened today?
A lot, actually.
Listen.
A lot. You're like, why could you make such a decision? Because I just know.
He plays Lay.
I do it with other characters too.
You do, but I'm less surprised when you do it with other characters because you're still like quote unquote learning.
No,
Like,
we
you
did it
know
with
what you're gonna
with
do with
Law.
Lay.
I still did it. I've been playing Law just as long as I've been playing Lay.
Kinda, but you don't really play Law a lot
As much
because of
anymore.
execution.
No, yeah.
But good stuff to Fatboy. Who we got up next? Macho Man and Polka Bird.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting matchup right there.
So me and Polka Bird
Yeah.
were talking about this the other day. And he was considering going with Lay for this matchup.
Sure.
And I personally think his Lay would stand a better chance than his Claudio.
Yeah, well, explore that because you know these players' playstyles better than
So,
I do, except for
I believe that in terms of offense versus defense, Macho Man is probably the most balanced that we have in this exhibition.
right.
We saw Reckless; she was all aggression whenever she had the chance to.
Ironic, Goonie. But
Right.
Go ahead.
Polka Bird, he either switches from one or the other, and like it's pretty hard for him to switch
Extreme.
gears.
Yeah, very
And
extreme.
Fatboy and Ryan are both defensive, just in nature.
So you're talking about a person that knows how to play defense and offense and switch it willingly.
Yes.
Which is a pretty good sign of a good player in general. So.
And I feel as though if Polka Bird were to go with Claudio, it would be too hard for him to adapt to Macho Man switching gears on him. So his best chance would probably be to pick Lay and flip a coin.
I was gonna say, yeah, hope for the best.
Right,
Which
like
is pretty easy to do with Lei, honestly.
exactly, and both players would be off balance. And I think at that point, that probably would be your better chance of winning. That's just my assessment.
I mean, if you're doing for player versus player and just like how people are used to certain like paces and styles of play, and obviously there's characters, but we're taking Lei in a special circumstance here because it's so complicated. But
Exactly.
it would depend on the momentum, because that, in general, if you're playing kind of like, let's say, is common Lei playstyle, and you're a common Lei player, it's very momentum heavy. Like, you smell blood in the water and you run that person over, it's super, super easy to do so. But if that momentum is broken and you're forced to be defensive, that can be problematic.
But it's good against King because play dead for the throws. If he's grounded and you get hit with FF neutral too, then it's kind of like whatever. It's a grounded hit. You get up and you reset.
The issue with that is, in my experience, if you do play dead late, full forward 1 can actually still float you out of it, and he gets a screw because it's a screw attack. It doesn't happen all the time. Like, if you do play dead at the right time, early enough, he will whiff over you. But if you're still transitioning while he's going for it, and the active hitbox, that's the base you're going to get in the air. But in general, it's still better than not, because that move is probably the only one that's dangerous.
Right.
You would use play dead, because the throws, capital punishment, the push, 4-4 neutral 2, all of them are going to be nullified by that. And 4-2 at 1 as well. The entire thing.
But if he does happen to stick with Claudio, I would just say that his best chance would be really use back 1, really nice spacing tool, and probably use a lot of back 3 just to kind of beat out all the sidestep 2 baits that might come out of Macho Man.
He's hovering over Kazumi, which is right underneath Lei. Oh, wow, it's underneath the Lei and it's above Kazumi.
Jeez.
Wow.
That is a mix.
That didn't help me at all. that hovering over Kazumi didn't matter anything. He's thinking about it. He's certainly thinking about it.
I mean, he has the jacket.
He does.
Oh, he is going with the Lei. All right.
All right.
So I really hope this pick works out for him. I'm sorry, I'm rooting for Polka Bird just because I tried to prepare him for this.
Nice professionalism over here.
Listen.
Hey, at Summer Jam, I was super biased for you when it's like one of the more professional settings.
I am so sorry that I have failed everybody at Summer Jam.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
But
You're protecting the East Coast.
all right, I guess we're fighting then. I'll see you in the parking lot for first to 1, Afro.
So the specifics of this matchup is really dependent on how well each one knows the other character, which is probably not going to happen too much. So it's going to matter a lot of momentum.
Macho Man probably doesn't have a lot of Lei experience because no one else really plays him.
Right. Nice 4-3 though.
Gets the DDT.
I feel like that's such an underutilized move by Kings these days. But it's such a good move.
It is. Gets the shove, free wall combo.
Not gonna kill.
Oh my god.
Kill, damn.
Erotic hair doesn't matter.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a pixel at least.
Alright, so
Ooh,
Macho Man take
4-4-3 for sure. Fix it with a down backtrack on 1.
Alright, pushing towards the wall, doesn't quite have the position.
Not punishable, but he's gonna learn that real fast, the fact that it didn't work.
No duck on the string either, so we already know that.
Oop, that was just a bad
What is he doing?
Sure. He's getting kind of lost with the amount of options that he has available to him, so he needs to simplify things right now and she'll go for a race spin, Yeah, that's not gonna work against that because of the knee.
Alright, good break on the generic 2 throw. King doesn't have an option really to deal with FF3, so that could be something he could use a lot.
Down for
Yep, 1.
could he be like gone for any kind of other move, basically? Oh, it's a big whiff, but now no hop kick punishment.
Oh!
I don't think he knows this.
I told him how to break this!
Oh, but he
okay.
didn't finish it. Oh, yeah, so you don't want to stand on
Get off the ground!
Over. He's gonna get up, hop kick. Yep.
Oh my god.
It's and the flip over for the stuns.
Alright, abort mission. Abort mission.
It's Claudio time. 100%.
Abort mission.
It's Claudio time, 100%. It's Claudio.
Someone go tell him. Don't actually do it, but someone go tell him to switch off of this character.
Yeah.
This isn't working.
It's not that the character is the problem, is that he's overthinking things, basically.
Probably.
He has so many options in his head that he's trying to, like, calculate, how do I stop this? But by the time he thought about that, it's already
He's
too late.
sticking with it.
Infinite,
No,
infinite,
go
infinite.
back. He didn't go infinite. All right.
It's not that he would use infinite in the way like I would, but at least it's going to allow him to have some more breathing room.
You would think,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure Duomo de Sirio is his comfort pick. I'm pretty sure it
It's
is.
kind of mine too. I like the stage for the mechanics, and it's like a good contrast. Like it's not hard to see these characters' moves in it, unlike freaking Brimstone and Fire. Oh, you remember the Philippine stage tag 2? It was the worst.
Yeah.
They did my people bad. It was no good.
All right, so let's see what adjustments he's made. He went for the stage pick, a little bit more real estate.
I would try to calm down with these haha steps. And don't let it replace your backdashing. Ooh.
Misses, drops the
Razor
forward
rush.
2-1.
Didn't confirm it into counter it into the Tiger though.
All right, so you can clearly see that this is Macho Man's
That's
game
what I'm
plan.
talking about. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah. The 4-4-1 on the float.
Ducks the throw, doesn't get the punish either.
Oh. Okay, ducking down,
All
back
right,
turn
this is
pressure.
what we need.
Gave it up. 8 punish,
Yep.
but not the full punish. Right, floating. Right, this is what I'm talking about, the momentum switch. He just needs to get going, and then he'll kind of just fall into place.
All right, you saw that Macho Man was going for the whiff punish with the rage drive. Doesn't quite work out for him.
Didn't realize the rest of the string was going to land there. Ooh.
Good block.
All right, 1-2-1. He'll go for the mix-up anyways.
All right, plus frames.
Oh, okay.
And he
got it.
guessed
Well,
wrong.
it's not a whiff punish that it could have been, but still got the launcher anyways. Played it 4.
Crane stance. He's
Nah!
Oh!
He stole that from me, for sure. I literally just showed that to him earlier.
Jesus.
And not specifically against that, just showed him the idea.
Hulkupper. Look at him go.
Alright, but he's got to keep it up because if he starts getting, too passive, he could switch very, very quickly. Tiger 1.
Polkabird isn't one of those players, though, that likes to rest on his laurels, though. If he sees an advantage, he does usually press on it.
Right. Okay, trying to go for the counter hit, but he's going to get a float combo, so not as much.
Goes for the Shining Wizard Ender.
Okay, get him. A little bit too far for the race spin. Thankfully, he didn't commit to it.
Alright.
Dragon 1.
All right, keeps his space, which is very important. Macho Man's really been kind of getting in.
Oh, it doesn't pick up. What are you going to do? You got to find something different. I'm against the race spin. Not going to kill, but going to a really good Oki spot. Oh,
And
it's
he's
the worst
dead.
thing. And just like I was telling him about the crane sidestep with the Panther, I told him that back turn 4-4 as an ender and a combo is not plus for leg.
Ah.
If you back roll out of it, he's like, I didn't even know you could back roll out of it. I was like, not only that, you shouldn't press like it. Like, you shouldn't keep going.
Macho Man got a great start with the sidestep 2-round start. No punish, but probably
For that. Okay, 4-2-4 finds his mark. Back turn mix up. Nice go for low parry.
finally guesses right because that was tearing him up in the previous round.
If you're willing to duck, it's gonna help you a lot against Lei. Not because like he's all lows, but he tends to be common as a character. Very, very common.
Razor Rush. Great
try
block.
block when there was no punish. Okay, gonna give him a easy combo. Doesn't need much to finish it. Very, very, very important round, obviously.
And this is the same situation that Reckless was in our first set of the day.
Okay, gonna get the 4-4-3, a huge momentum killer.
And wall carry.
Gonna put him in a good spot. Up back 4, nice.
What's for
conversion.
breakfast?
2-1. Low again. Race spin on wake up.
All right.
Ooh,
Oh, he
counter
went
hit.
for Atlas Hammer.
Gonna get the position switch. Gonna
And this should take him
very
to the
good
wall.
Position.
But too close to the wall.
Duck on wake up. Throw a mix up. He's
Figure
gonna,
4, that's a 2 break.
he's
Does
gonna
3
another
more
mix
damage.
Up again. The back 2-4. Deceiving
And-
Swallow finds his mark.
And it was actually the perfect tool to go for because Macho Man went in for the Shining Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And the perfect decision at the perfect time. Polkabird keeping himself alive in the set.
Instant
rematch.
Not even gonna think about that. He's like, it was fine. I just need to make a little bit of adjustments. I'm gonna take care of this.
And another, what you just said, another float. Him trying to play dead, but gets caught by FF1.
Oh, wall bounce. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, a little bit too close to the wall for that kind of carry though. Overcompensated. Punish.
All right.
Stake 4-1. Tiger 4 block.
An amazing
If
guess.
there's anything you're gonna learn about Lei real quick, because that move is really strong, I mean, you should launch it.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger 4, Tiger's Tail, one of the best moves he has. High crushing, 15 frame launch.
All right.
Technically a punish, but a little bit late. Still got the Atlas Hammer though.
All right. He
Yep. Nice
gets
wall carry.
perfect wall carry. Again, this is a 2 break for you guys at home.
Not sure if he's aware that you can break those ground clears even. Not
I
single attempt
did
once.
tell him about it the other day.
Hmm.
And the moonsault, a very unfortunate situation to be in when you're in the corner like that.
Hard to get away from it at that point because you don't really have the options that would take you away from that.
Right.
So,
Usually at the end of combos, if a king player tries to go for moonsault, you have to roll forward, but in that situation, there was just nowhere to roll to.
You can also spring kick.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, oh, the time for that punish is way earlier for sure, but he hesitated on it. Okay,
And
the wall.
good break, because that was possibly going to be Giant Swing.
Slightly, anyways. Polka's got the open space here. Probably back to the wall.
Doesn't
Late
punish the
punish
launcher. Oh my.
A lot of these Oki situations are really working out in favor of Macho Man. The more he can get him grounded, the more he can control him. Ray spin is in play.
I think that's like only like the second one he's done. Maybe he should represent it more, you think?
It's difficult for a late player to commit to such an option in like a serious set.
Yeah,
because they know like psychologically if it's blocked or dead, but you have to get past that fear.
2 straight counter hits. This one should get him to the wall.
That's a little bit too far. Up forward too. Falling tree. Giant swing possibly.
Great duck on the 12-frame punish.
Late night ball counter
Razor.
rush. Tiger 4.
He did it again.
Too obvious.
Time to start going for these mid options. Another 2 break, not
like
taken.
Oh,
And he's dead.
Yeah. That was almost not dead. We should you stop saying that, because you never know what might happen. The commentator's curse has been alive for a long time.
Listen, curse him. I want final game, final round in every set if I have the influence.
Not a bad attempt for Polka. Sticking with the lay, sticking with his guns. I respect not switching to Claudio, much simpler characters so you can kind of,
Right.
analyze the opponent instead of being too lost in your own character. But
He did make it competitive because
Yes.
it was looking really bad after that first game. But like we said, he got some coin flips right, and that's just kind of what you have to do when you're struggling to really outplay someone.
What else can you do there, really? I mean, like, if you can't figure them out, you might as well make them guess. And if you get enough guesses, you're going to win. And if there's a character that you can win off guesses, it's Lei.
Right.
But it was like, it kind of went like how I was saying, how it's such a momentum-heavy match, because if you don't get done what you want to get done with Lei, you gotta be on defense. And as you can see, like, the longer he's on defense, the worse it's gonna be.
Right. He got hit with the same sequences like twice. Like,
times.
out of wall, got comboed at the wall, and then for some reason he woke up ducking or trying to swing.
That's kind of a
gets
bad
hit by
habit.
plate.
Yeah.
So he went for he got a punish and then tried to go for the low launcher like twice in a row. So these kinds of things you can take advantage of the player for. The moment that he's locked into something, like I said, he's gonna keep running it until you force him to stop. So
And he did, I know, but like, you can only get blocked Tiger Force so many times before
Right.
you lose the
before
game.
the set's over.
Right, yeah. And having self-control is such an important part of playing, not just Tekken, but especially Lei, because there's so many things that you want to do, but they might not necessarily be the right tool given the situation. But
Right.
because they are so interesting tools and you don't get to use said tool very often, it makes you want to, go for it. But there's definitely time for inhibition and reserve. You gotta save things for when they matter. And that's like one of the hardest things to teach a lay player is like, calm down. You gotta
Oh
calm
my
down.
lord!
Calm
Tell a lay player to
down.
calm down and watch them just
Relax.
like watch the smoke start coming out of their ears.
What I always try to tell people is like, yes, you have great mix-ups, but wouldn't it even be better? What's better than mix-up? Is letting them kill themselves.
Who does that in Tekken
I
7?
know, right? Like, this Tiger 4, that's great. It's really hard, they can't see if they guess wrong. Well, you know what's even better than guessing wrong? Them just whiffing it. That usually gets them going, but unfortunately it doesn't stick long enough.
It never does, but
I still try.
so we're gonna move on to our next match, which is gonna be Ryan V against Reckless H. So both of these players are 0-1.
Alright.
Reckless taking her first loss to Polka Bird. Ryan V taking his first loss to Fat Boy.
Metaphorical losers bracket.
Metaphorical.
Yeah.
So this should be a battle of Ryan trying his best to defend against Reckless. So
How
Asuka,
is he in this matchup? How do you think?
he knows things. We don't really have a lot of Cooney players. Like Blitz sometimes dabbles. I think Blazer sometimes dabbles, but I don't know how much he actually plays those two. So I'm not sure how experienced he is with all practicing his knowledge. So we're gonna find out here. He knew he was gonna be playing Reckless, so
Kuni is a simple character played in like high level most of the time, but there's a lot of weird stuff that she does that may not seem obvious what is exactly how to counter it or what it even does.
So Asuka actually has
Nice
some good answers for Kunimitsu. She has multiple OSs for some of the things that Kuni does in mix-up situations. So if Ryan is well practiced enough, he doesn't even have to chase her down because Reckless doesn't usually hang out full screen.
Ooh, you thought it whiffed fully, but then pressed on the string whiff. Common in Tekken 7, you try to press on a string whiff, but then pressing ends up expanding your hitbox.
Yep.
One of the most
And then
famous
you get
of these.
counter
It's
hit.
like Brian down for 2-3. Oh my god.
He doesn't 2-3 the power crush that would have gotten him a
the
wall
sweet
splat.
slickage! Oh my god, I didn't even know that resplat like
Yes,
that.
sir. I did it first.
Wow, I didn't even ask you. You patented it as like trademark. Just saying.
I do it first. Come on, man.
Back roll
Alright.
3, random at the start of the round.
Despite all of that, Reckless still won the round.
That's true. That's true. Oh wow, whiff one of the downfalls too.
That is single-handedly one of the reasons why people tell you that Kuni is a terrible matchup for Asuka because her backdash
Right.
allows her to evade a lot. I personally feel as though if you're comfortable with poking, this matchup is probably more even than you think.
Right. But it depends on the Kuni player, of course, right?
Yes, but
Ooh, the
Oh,
hop kick,
a
that was
brilliant hop
really,
kick.
Really well-timed hop kick on the low read. Counter hit, gonna go for the right drive.
all right, the
Another
flip
couple
over.
one.
He
Oh,
gets
gonna go for
Oki, so
Oki.
she has to respect it.
Force 50-50 on wake up. Not much to choose between mid or low. Getting lucky low, going round 1-1. Okay, set 2, counter hit, can get
Alright.
the combo. Could have
Coulda
got
gotten
wall
more
carry
wall.
for sure. But no, it's a little bit too far for the wall. A little bit too close to the wall.
Counter hit gets the entire string.
Set 2. Mix up. Oh, we're going up in the
Falling
air.
rain.
Alright. Gonna get
Alright.
some nice wall carry here. Patented by Commander himself, definitely approved.
Tries to go for the unblockable Oki.
Nice
Reckless, very
patience
smart.
down. Did not wait for the second hit. And it's not really that like kind of hard to react to either. The backturn version of that is very clear.
Right, you can also, Asuka can also Sabaki it or sidewalk it, so Ryan doing nothing in that situation.
Skywalker situation. It's gonna be a face plant. Yep.
Nice combo adjustment too. It's very hard for Asuka to get anything off of a backturn combo.
Nice punish. Gonna get the wall sort of readjustment here. Not gonna get the wall again, but still going for as much as he can.
Fishing for those hit confirms. He got the down back one, didn't believe in it.
Punish.
Tries to sidewalk, so he does know that that's what he's supposed to do. Like,
I did go the wrong way though.
yeah, that is
He
true.
went left. Oh, back turn. Oh, something no punish.
And
that
he challenges the
classic-
string.
Classic Kunimitsu 1-1-2, always catching people.
And Reckless taking game one.
That last round was such a scrambled egg, you know? That was all over the place.
And it was all because Ryan was trying to sidewalk a string, gets clipped, and all of a sudden it just snowballs.
Into madness. And it is a specific skill set to be able to control your actions and still play decent when things are going really, really random like that. And actually, usually very solid players tend to be very bad at it.
Don't just at me with that comment next
I'm
time.
yelling at you in that comment.
All right, he knew. So at that angle, if you get back three and you're a little
Not,
bit,
whoa, that was so weird looking.
yes, it happened.
That was, it like, I don't even know how to describe that nice parry.
He baited it.
That put the
Ryan!
misinput. It was definitely supposed to be a down 4-2, right? Because it was a standing 2.
Probably.
But if he was like gonna do the whole thing, he would have like committed it. It's like 2-3.
That too. That 2-3 should have worked. Would have worked too.
Or nonetheless, yeah. So probably that's why it was a down 4-2.
So something to take note of. Ryan represented the kick Sabaki there, even though he was counter hit out of it early.
2-4, and they hit, but no going for the set stance mix afterwards. Back to such a good power crush. We got DLC privileged power crushes over here. Okay, then we're going
All
for
right,
the
another
low
full
mix
crowd
up.
slow.
Stopping. Oh, wait, before Reckless was kind of like, what got her killed out was trying to rush things, so we'll see if that mistake happens again.
She
Counter back
challenges the
four.
plus frames.
There was no need to double block plus frames. No pressing on the plus frames.
And 2-2, taking it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can see the mix up, yeah.
All right,
Down
so
back two, stuck on them. No reason really to fuck that too. You know.
all right, wake up kick. What? Doesn't get the guaranteed wall combo. Instead, went for the unblockable. Doesn't work out.
Might not have realized that he was going to wall spot like that. They challenged the wall standing 4. It is only 0 on hit, so.
And once again, gets the counter hit back 4. Probably could have gotten a full wall combo if he did 3-ring
A
circus.
little bit overcompensated for the wall distance. Nice adjustment, though. It's like he heard what I was talking about. Hey, check this wall combo out.
And
Damn.
he takes the combo into a 50-50. Down 1+2 gets him the round.
Those are 3 down back 1-2s in that combo. That's sick. Okay, mini dragon off. 2-2 challenge again. Nice block, but no punish. Wait for the second hit, maybe.
I don't think she's represented the second hit yet
He
in
did
this
it
set.
once.
Did she? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice
Parry.
right over that.
She manages to get the parry out of him. Doesn't punish
Right,
harder.
unfortunately, but didn't realize it was wall slap, but just enough hits done to get the combo.
And down 4.
Wow, how many times have we been in this situation?
Too many times.
Yeah, like final round, second game, and it's like very important for the other player.
You just can't close it out. There's no clutch here in Ironworks.
Whoa, what?
So that Asuka can OS that. If she does 2-1 immediately after the roll, it floats Cooney.
I didn't even know that like Union players still went for that. It's like tag 2. Oh, right, this has to do all the way around with teleport. Nice.
That should have been a forward 2. Ryan really needed that damage, and
He's
now
losing a lot of life, and that's gonna be that.
and it's over. Reckless leaving Ryan to be on the cellar floor by himself.
2 going up to 1-1. There was just a lot of small hits there that were just adding up over and over and over again. A lot of just unoptimal situations for Ryan. Just really couldn't capitalize a lot of his punishments. There's a lot of off-axis, weird angles, stuff like that. And just couldn't get things going. Just couldn't handle it.
And here's the thing. It's not like Ryan didn't get his opportunities. Like, Reckless did whip some things. She did throw out some punishable power crushes. Did she hop kick? She didn't hop kick a lot
Like
this
once.
time.
It wasn't up 4-3. It wasn't up 4-3.
Oh, yeah,
It was an up 4-3.
So,
Whatever.
so it's not like Ryan went without his opportunities. He just didn't maximize on them because really at the end of the previous round, he had the forward 2. He had it. He could have easily have gotten a wall combo, gotten himself some Oki, and put himself in a good position to steal the round back. But going for down back 1-2,
Sometimes
just
that
not
stuff
enough.
just happens, you know, like you don't get the optimal thing, or you just happen to have a combo that dropped, or like a move hit in a way that was not an angle you didn't expect. But you have to be prepared for this as like a competitive player.
Right.
Not everything is going to work exactly how it does online in training mode or whatever. You're going to encounter tons of weird stuff, and you might not be experienced in it, but you got to collect yourself and be, all right, that was weird. On to the next thing, because if you spend too much time getting lost in the weirdness of the situation, it's kind of already too late.
but to his credit, he did still have the wherewithal to get the down back 1-2 with punish anyway, because most of those closing moments were scrambles. So, any less experienced players might have just frozen in that fear. But, we usually say that something's better than nothing.
Yes.
So, in that, we should, he took what he was able to get, and that's still
you gotta
equally
get
important.
something, right?
Right.
If you're gonna whiff punish with 1-2, yeah, you will see whiff punish. It's not a launch, but it is what it is. You just keep going. But I think feel like from Reckless side of things, like not everything was going her way either, but she kind of immediately went to the next situation, whether it was calculated or not. She is putting something on the screen, and maybe Ryan's still trying to process what just happened, but he's catching up slowly.
That does happen to Ryan a lot. He does, because he likes to be defensive. So the thing that kind of separates him from how I play is that I'm usually able to make the adaptations a lot quicker. I'm usually able to take what's given to me at face value,
And
right?
just give you the best possible situation given.
Right.
Yeah.
But he likes to think that the opponent will play smart.
That's
So
a big
he's
mistake.
usually preparing himself for adjustments that hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
And that's not something you can do, especially in a 1-2, right? Like, you have to prove, the opponent has to prove to you that they know how to deal with something, or that they're ready for certain options before you go ahead to the next step. Sometimes Ryan likes to jump thinking that, the opponent's going to be ready for part 2 when they haven't finished part 1.
It's something I teach players a lot is I try to show them the meta, so the normal texture, but I always try to remind them is like, just because something is launch punishable and it's seeable doesn't mean it's never going to be useful.
Right.
Like, just if they know about the specific option, then it's going to be a lot harder to use whatever move I'm talking about. But if they don't know how to deal with it, then just run that. Who cares?
Every move can have a time and a place. So we're going to get into the match that we should have had earlier. Macho Man had some problems with his lever that seemed to be resolved, considering he won his first match. And here we are. We have the battle of the undefeateds. It's going to be Macho Man, his first victory against Polka Bird, up against Fat Boy, whose first victory was against Ryan V.
Oh, man in a Jaguar mask versus a giant robot. Interesting.
All right, I need pockets to be checked.
So, based on how these two players played thus far in their sets, I'm going to assume we're going to see a lot of respectful Tekken. For sure.
Probably. Usually you don't see Fat Boy getting carried away. If anyone would get disrespectful, it would definitely be Macho Man. Gets the guarantee for
There's something to be said about like the character you main or the character you learn the game with is like gonna mold your perspective and the way you play the game. It's hard to go really far playing a really like gimmicky deck, you know.
And that's not how Fat Boy wants to play. And that's what I told you. You have to check his throw break.
Good duck on the multi-throw, but not really the punch he's looking for.
All right, Fat Boy looking real suspect
There's
on the
a lot
throws.
of full crouch down back fours here. Trying to get away from the throws, perhaps, using a bit of the high crush.
But Fat Boy usually isn't the person to duck the throw. He's usually going to try to break it. So he's probably just trying to get his chip damage while he can.
My man is on a really big success ratio with these jackhammers across all the matches he's played thus far.
If we're not blocking him, hey, it's free real estate. Breaks the generic tooth throw. Now he ducks.
Yeah, they're definitely intentional.
Lift up
There it
Megaton
is.
punch.
Not
He
gonna
should
kill.
be dead.
Oh,
He
they
dropped
it. You see, I said it wasn't going to kill because you said, so I balanced out the commentator's curse.
Listen, I'm cursing everybody. I need them to bless each other's pockets. Let's go.
Again, just like with Fat Boy's match with Ryan V, he's doing a really good job of controlling that space, dominating the neutral, preventing King, preventing a Reckless from really getting things started.
And this is like the third wake-up rage drive that Macho Man has successfully gotten.
Unfortunately, though, it's at a situation where, yeah, it's a great range drive, but you got a lot more work to do.
Right.
Which is why sometimes it's not a great idea to go for your, your get-out-of-jail-free card when you have so much more work to do.
What makes it worse is that Macho Man's back was against the wall. So if he would have just held his ground, maybe went for a up 1+2 or a giant swing, not only does he get that damage back, he still has his rage drive to use.
Exactly.
So he's going to switch to Forgotten Realm. A big key to know in this matchup is if you ever get hit with a ground throw, like at the end of combos, you want to hit one. Because the headbutt to the groin breaks the floor. It does 3 less damage, than the figure 4. But if you have an entire floor break because of it, it's not hard to tell what the better option is.
It's interesting that both these characters are pretty good on this stage. King obviously is one of the most famously good characters on this stage.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is the King's Playground. You remember way before the game came out, there was the bug. With
Oh
the
yeah,
stage
where you could break
all-
like every floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I'm
little
glad that's
gif.
gone.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Freaking cartwheeled 4 times, broke every single floor.
Now I'm just
Damn,
gonna
nice
throw
punish.
this out there. Great punish on the Atlas Hammer, by the way. If Fat Boy hasn't broken Shining Wizard in the last game, if King gets his Muscle Buster throw, then he gets a full
He's
combo.
gonna go all the way downstairs and it's gonna do way more than 50 damage.
He tried to be fancy and do the Shining Wizard Ender. It doesn't work out for him.
Oh wow, I'm surprised it didn't reach.
Too far.
That is hell of a pushback if 4-2 doesn't reach. Oh, yeah, obviously didn't need it, but still,
Alright.
just poke him out, yeah.
Alley kicks
That
down
is
3+4.
the one time I find that move useful.
Yeah.
That is
It is a mix-up, but I feel like Zoe you can react
No,
to.
you can definitely react
Yeah.
to it, absolutely.
Breaks the tombstone. Great for Fat Boy. Looks
Overusage of that move is always a sign of a King Put's kind of relying on a crutch.
right.
Oh, nice confirm down for 2-1. Gonna go. Break the floor. Oh, actually with the wall. But still,
Sidewall saves lives. Misses the bulldoze.
just barely backdashed it.
Alright, forward 1.
Whoa.
Forward
Shotgun
1+2.
blast.
Just do it.
No floor break though. Stomp. Oh, trying to sit on top of him. Wow.
That's like 4. He's 4 for 4 right now. Call him Wendy's. 4 for 4 on Wake Up Rage Drive.
Stop making me hungry.
You're the one who should have ate.
Hey, I can't tell when my stomach is hungry, alright?
Listen, I know Macho Man's not hungry because he's not eating any more jackhammers out here.
There's a lot of tunnel vision in the rounds here because if he keeps going for it, he keeps working.
Our first giant swing. Let's get it.
He pushed him a little bit too far to the wall. Nice tech roll. Right back to your days.
No punish
Well, still
on the
got
crouch
something,
dash
though.
1+2, on the Wild Rising 1+2, I think.
A lot of respect when he comes up close, but lots of buttons from Fatboy when he's at space.
Okay, Dame. The Commander special is not. What? Dame, someone shoot him right now.
Classic low to end the round. I'm surprised there wasn't no rage at any point there. I guess he needs to be knocked down. It's a prerequisite.
All right, blocks the down 4, no punish.
No punish from down forward 2. There isn't much like reason to go full forward 1 besides like except for push because he's not really gonna step too much.
Right, and Fatboy himself doesn't step a lot, so double whammy in that
I
department.
would
But
just rather go for push in general because it is better frames. But
yeah, that's true, and you can contest the
I
DF2.
needed to, but yeah. Oh, he got
And
him,
he
got
gets
him.
it that time. If he does the right combo, this should be the round.
What's crazy is that he did the mid the first time. Like, he showed the option, so you would think you'd be reminded of it, but he just committed to it again, and it worked.
And that's going to go to Macho Man. Stage pick working out definitely in his favor.
But unfortunately, that
We're
could
going
only
to an
work
infinite
once. That
stage.
could
Let's
only
go.
work once if you lose the first game.
All right, go ahead. Just hit Infinite Azure 2. Let's just do it.
Now, it would be a hella, like, big balls move if you just pick Forgotten Realm again.
He went to Vermilion Gates. What is this evolution of Fatboy right now? Going to a wall stage? Why?
So, why it's the smaller stage, but a wall break? Or maybe he just likes to lose.
That's still weird because he usually just goes to an infinite stage, and he was definitely losing those wall exchanges on Forgotten Realm.
Maybe it was wake up friggin'. There's like side splats, like wake up rate
That too, yeah,
It's specific stuff. Maybe he's thinking, I want to pressure this guy to the wall. Because I feel like he thinks that his offense, his buttons, is definitely working more than not.
Yeah, that's true. And he got lift up Megaton Punch
Yeah, he just
at
has
the
to
wall
not
too.
let the momentum get away, which he's been...
Like that?
That is the first time I've got this curse. Swinging towards the wall, no, gonna push him all the way. That's crazy wall carry.
And he still got something at the wall. Good stuff from Macho Man.
Full
Combo
punish.
awareness.
Throw him towards the wall? No?
Neutral hop kick. Okay.
Boy, that looks like a... Oh, please.
He
no.
didn't launch him!
Launch! But he got it anyways. It's fine. And then
What
he
are
does-
you doing?
That is...
And he... Oh, get him out. Get him out of here.
That is like
Get
a
him out!
huge morale destroyer if you don't get those two
Sloptable
situations.
Tekken deserves L's. Get him out of here.
Alright. Good one. Alright, he's calmed down a little bit, but who knows what's
Oh, he's not calming down.
Alright, he's like, I'm done.
He's...
No more down back ones for me. I'm good. I've had my fill. Go away.
Oh, no, he hasn't. He's still going to go for those lows. He has to.
He has to. But that's the important part of being a Jack player, right? You have to have good timing.
That was a great break on the 2-throw, by the way. Very
Nice
important
counter
for
confirm.
Macho Man not to lose that momentum.
He's got a really good spot.
And
to
he's
counter.
dead!
You know, it's like he hurt us because, like, he stopped doing full forward one, now he's doing all these shoves.
He should. The shove...
Oh, here we go. Please go for it. Please.
Don't get hit with that.
That worked.
Okay, all right, good.
We have a
Good,
little
good.
sleeper. Ooh,
Now, for
no
those of you who
launch.
don't know, you have 2 opportunities to break Rolling Death Cradle. So the first, the Chicken Wing Sleeper, that is a 1+2 break. So
Okay, choke slam
breaks the
broken.
Executioner drop, but
and he-
instant while rising 2-2. He just did it!
I think he knew the throw was coming, but yeah. That is a really good awareness of player tendency, not just the character.
And Macho Man hanging at the top of the charts, 2-0.
Look at King, look at him. Look, he's a champion over there. As he should be.
Jesus.
Fitting wood pose for the champion will be.
So that now this puts him in a really good position. He has to deal with Ryan and he has to deal with Reckless. And he has really good chances of beating both. So
He's looking good.
he's looking real good
and,
right now.
and not only that, psychologically, you gotta be thinking, I'm hot shit. I'm doing it.
He is doing it. Now, here's someone who's not to be slept on is Reckless. I think she's going to be the main bracket destroyer. So she already got a win against Polka Bird. I believe that the way that she's been playing and how she's been placing her buttons could really probably throw off. What's up? Yes. I'm glad you heard us. Please. Huh? Did she? Who'd she beat? No, she beat Ryan. I'm sorry. She beat Ryan. I'm sorry.
You get corrected.
Thanks, production crew.
You get corrected.
Okay, I'm sorry. So the way she was placing her buttons against Ryan, he's the one I was thinking of, it may really disrupt Fat Boy's pressure whenever Fat Boy does decide to go for pressure. And that's going to be a very big deal because Fat Boy needs to kind of clean house if he wants to have a chance at winning now. And the thing is, even if Macho Man does drop a game, if they're hanging at the top, then Fat Boy will probably lose because of the tiebreaker. So
he's in a tough spot.
He is in a really tough spot taking that loss. Good stuff to you, Macho Man. I'm proud of you, son. But it is now a battle for Ryan V to get himself out of the cellar floor.
He's going to be with his Polka Bird, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know how much you play Polka. And even if you played him with Asuka, you wouldn't do Asuka things. But, Ryan, you said Ryan plays with you, right?
He does. Now, what I told Polka Bird about playing against Ryan is that Ryan is very slow to use those panic moves. So you have a lot of opportunities to go for the small 50-50. Sidestep 4, sidestep back 1. Yes, he did. So you have a lot of opportunities to safely chip down Asuka, and you really have to take advantage of it.
If you pick Lei, it's
Oh my gosh. Ignorant Rizzy, thank you so much for the raid, brother.
Appreciate that.
You guys are all joining us for our Ironworks exhibition. 5 of Iron Fist Philly's rising stars all duking it out in a round-robin first-to-2 bracket for a big prize pool that winner takes all.
The wall countered 4-3. Bit of a weird combo there. Still got Starburst on the left side. Pressing the second and down for
DF1-2, he gets good Oki.
Back 4, the knee to check your chest. It looked so funky the way he did that.
So that's been catching a lot of people. Ryan would do FF1, which is +4 on block, and then you would try to catch people mashing or stepping in the correct direction with back 4. You actually want to sidestep that to your left in order to make it whiff. I don't think anyone's going to do it, but the information's out there for you all. That was a missed punish.
It's a very tight situation. Ryan being no longer with the red drive. Nice stuffing it there.
And whiff punish with 3-1.
It becomes like kind of clear Claudio players later on as they improve in their gameplay that when you hit the rage drive and it's blocked, you just stop. Just don't even try to push that situation. Take a page out of Shadow's book.
So a change that he's already... Alright, there it is. There's the wild running too.
Right. It's got to be there in play. And, honestly, it's worth it to duck. Because not just like the punish, but the 4-4-4 is not really that bad.
I hope you saw that Twitch duck 1+2 punish. Ryan has made me so proud. I might need more than a napkin over here.
I'm gonna need a whole box of Kleenex over here. Nice backdash from Volkov. Not making too much stuff with. Brian's playing very, very patient. Cover top up 4-3.
This should take him to the wall.
Okay, good.
All right, he could have got way more, Ryan.
Sure. I don't think he was sure, or he delayed it too long. Either way, did. Yeah. Right now, you're kind of seeing a lot of like that. Ryan's basically just out soliding. Polka for sure. Nice step, but no punish, and an unsafe move.
So Polka said that he has been trying to practice those DF3 hit confirms, but right now it's not showing and it's getting him killed. He's giving up free damage. At the very least, you will want to try to go for the high because it's very hard to punish.
That's kind of where Polka shines, is the timing defensively. But, like, again, these are not the many two situations of this because Ryan's not really kind of player to force offense.
Right.
He's I'll wait for it when it's coming because I know it's going to come eventually kind of guy.
So, nice block. It's not that punishable.
Actually, I was talking to Polka before because we were playing Kaz, warming him up, and he mentioned to me that wall standing punishment in general is kind of a new world for him, honestly. He's not really used to ducking a lot, so him also ducking and then punishing is like a taller order.
At the very least, you want to have...
Launch.
I hate to say autopilot, but you at least want to have While Rising 4 on lock.
Which is actually something specific because he said, oh, if I block something that's not like Snake Edge, I'm going to do while standing, what is it, 1-2? Whatever, 1-1?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But here's the,
but
there are a lot of
lows.
lows.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
And there are a lot of moves in the game that are 12 frame, -12.
Yeah.
but you want to make sure you're guaranteeing yourself to get damage all the time.
And while standing forward does that like 95% of the time.
Exactly.
There are very, very few lows in the game that are either only -10 or safe.
Looking at you, Josie down forward.
Yeah, the distraction move. Nice
Back one. We need more of that. It is a great keep out tool. I believe Asuka may have some troubles dealing with it at times.
The problem with that with him is that he uses it a little bit too much because he uses it when it doesn't make sense. Sometimes, like if you block sites -9, he just does back one.
Do you need a reason to do back one? Look at him go.
To be fair, he sidestepped with that. But yeah, I get you.
You just back one. You just do it.
Ooh, good throw.
Look at it.
There we go.
Back one. All right.
He really is an extreme player. Right?
He really is.
Like he plays this mini game with the opponent. Like I'm gonna use Warning 2 now.
Now to be fair, that was a great. It wasn't a launch, but for Polka Bird, who's trying to work on these things, punishing down 1+2 is very important. Good for him.
Man, look at this keep out.
He's donating.
Asuka hates this.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Don't say it. Don't.
No, that's actually fine because if he could have baited Ryan to use the Rage Drive, he would have been in a great position.
I agree,
and now it's bad.
But I don't think he was thinking about that.
That's true.
Yeah.
1-2 takes it.
All right, so playing much better here, and you can see that slowing the pace down and just
really
taking the life lead and let Asuka do
all the work.
Offense. Yeah.
I need more back one. Ryan was donating rounds.
He's getting a little bit ahead of himself. This pressure is not necessary. Ay. Attack trap with the forward Tooth Fairy. Now he's in a comeback situation. And
it's okay because the life discrepancy is never mind. Never mind.
Just like stop talking.
Yep.
It's just like it's not good. It's no good.
I'm just cursing everybody. Maybe that's my power from Wish.com.
Wish.com. You know, he Polka needs to land these life leads much sooner. That's really good. We put him in a really good spot. The stage is much smaller now.
It's okay. He got himself Starburst. He could have gotten way more off of that, but he still has something. Okay. All right, where's the back one? He's not doing it now. Where is it?
That's because he's saving it for the blade.
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Finish your foot. And a great whip punish, FF2. Great whip punish.
Fun fact, chat. That move, the animation of Claudio's second hit of his Starburst forward 1+1+2 is not from Tekken. It's from Soul Calibur. It's a move that Algol has, actually. I only know that because I used the main Soul Calibur as a fighting game.
Can't even have original
so they literally
animation.
just ripped it from the other department. They snuck in, like, let me have that. Broke into the safe.
Is that 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1. Is this the first 1-1 we've had? No.
No.
The last game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, last game.
Yeah.
That's the last game.
Yeah.
It's Algol's, I don't even know the input.
No more O2s. I say that in the next set, it's probably going to be an O2, isn't it?
Oh, we getting confident now. We getting confident with down forward, down plus 6. Lock it. Now here's the thing though, like, Polka's offense isn't really the key here. It's been like a lot of the catching of timing, so...
Right. It's been his keep out.
So Ryan doesn't need to do a lot, but he's trying to really force it, I'm saying right now.
I mean, it's been working for him because he's pushed to the wall until that forward two.
It is, for sure. Okay, now we're in a safe zone where you can do whatever.
He punch parried it! Good stuff to the professor.
Alright, 1 for Ryan V.
So now, oh my gosh. Everyone's been getting punched in the face. Why are we blocking? Why are we blocking by holding forward, guys?
I haven't seen the second one hit in forever.
But another keep out hop kick works wonders. He's gonna get Starburst.
So yeah, this is the uphill battle, right? Because it's so hard to get anything started, and Polka's so content to just sit there.
And he just eats a down 2-2. Who does that?
You know, honestly, because it was a who does that situation, it was kind of like unexpected.
It's not even a mix-up. Back one saves lives.
This dude about to get back one to death.
I wish he would do more back one. Why would you do that?
You know, he literally
get him out of here.
He did that to me in our casuals, and I was like, what the? And he was like, I just think you wouldn't expect it. I'm like, who cares?
Get him out of here. Like, guaranteed forward two.
This is literally from that single decision.
This is why you can't contest Asuka on Oki. You get blown up.
That entire situation was
he deserves it.
From that round start.
I'm sorry, he deserves it. 2-1's not a poke. He needs to duck it.
I don't even dunk it sometimes.
And I'm ashamed of you.
Well, because you stopped doing it because you
2-1
realized.
is not a focus. I've been missing my punishes, so.
Oh, that was fast.
Superman
That was it.
punch. Superman punch.
God damn, someone call freaking Christopher Reeve.
Someone call Roman Reigns.
Oh, no whip punish. That would have been good anyways because.
All right, here we go.
Wow, alright.
Our
down to the
first final
wire.
game, final round. Let's
Yep.
get it.
Could be either way. Momentum heavy. We know how Polka's gonna play with life lead, so we'll see.
Could have gotten a bigger punish.
Oh,
Back
that
one
life
whip
lead's
punish.
getting bigger and bigger.
Back one him. Do it. Just do it right now. Yes, sir.
I think she literally should not do any move besides back one. And more
I-
like two.
And he doesn't break the
More like
throw.
two? No. He tried it.
Back one. Just close it out safely. Never mind.
Well, it's still a safe move. And it's not parryable either, so.
All right, Polka Bird going up 2-1 now.
Oh, wait.
So, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect someone to go 0-3.
Oh no.
Yeah. So.
Hey, you gotta do better. Hey, yo, good job, Paul. That's my student. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Making the orphanage look bad out here, Ryan. Now we'll never get more funding.
Oh my god.
All right, so if you don't mind, we're gonna take a quick second to give a shout out to a few people and sponsors. Dang, the moment I say that, dang! Imagine having a co-commentator. All right, guys. So thank you so much for those of you who are just tuning in. Thanks so much for the raid that we got earlier. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying the matches. This is the first edition of Iron Fist Philly's new content, which we have named Ironworks. The whole point of this is an exhibition giving some highlight to some rising stars that have been shaping themselves within the Iron Fist Philly community. So, just to give a little bit of background on it, we run a few weeklies, a few monthlies. We have some offline events here within the tri-state area. First and foremost, two of those, are held right here at the laboratory here in Hatboro, PA. Hosted none other by Team Vermilion, who helped us put on this production today. Every Thursday at, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock? Somewhere around that time. They have their weekly named The Vortex, happens every Thursday, and they do host now a monthly, which has been rebranded into The Streets, because everyone belongs to the streets here. So that'll be taking place. They ran the first one last month. The second edition of this monthly will be taking place next Saturday. So if you're within the tri-state area, you have nothing to do that particular weekend, you want to get some practice in before Combo Breaker, this is the tournament for you. We would also like to give a shout out to Lord Afronomical, who is running the stream for us today. So thank you guys for all being with us. Our 5 players that have been put on display: Polka Bird, Reckless Sage, Ryan V, Fatboy, and Macho Man. They've all worked incredibly hard throughout the course of these last few months. Generally speaking, the Iron Fist Philly admin, we take a look at the locals happening in this area. I already gave you 2. We have cheesesteaks and throw breaks that are hosted every Sunday online through Iron Fist Philly. You guys are always there for it, where we host a bunch of first to fives for the community. We also have a returning local host who should be hosting their returning Go for Broke monthly, which will be on the 14th, if I'm not mistaken. Afro, help me out here. May 14th. Okay. So that will be hosted at The Block, local host on Broad Street. So we take a look at these events to see who's been more consistent with their placements or their performance, and these 5 players have definitely stood out in recent memory. So we wanted to give them the opportunity to come duke it out. All of these players have taken big wins off of each other in bracket or through cheesesteaks and throw breaks. So we just wanted to show them all that we see the improvement they make. If you are wondering, cool. If you are looking forward, we're going to take a look at the bracket in a second. But if you're looking, so how Ironworks is going to run is that it is completely at the discretion of the community. We just happened to see these 5 players were all catching fire at approximately the same time. So something like this particular production is not going to be like a scheduled reoccurrence. So if you're putting in the work, if you're showing your improvement through CSTB, if you happen to be online, if you can make it out to these events, hopefully we'll have more people start showing up at the block down in Center City. If you're putting in the work and you're showing off and you're making Blitz sweat, you're making Vesper sweat, you're making me sweat, good luck trying. Thanos isn't coming off of his throne just yet. If you're putting in that effort, we are going to see you, and we will invite you to do this with us again. But until that happens, this will be the first and only edition, and we will now take a look at the bracket as I am rejoined by none other than the Lay God himself, Pepper Beef Too Spicy, here to root on his pupil.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well considering that last match. Yeah, shout us to that. I just, the irony of my name being a law-themed name and playing.
Right. And you don't even play Lay.
At least I know how to play law.
Abandoning regular Tekken. I can't see this bracket so I'm gonna look on my phone. Professionalism,
okay, I can't
right?
even do that.
All right, you know what? I'm bringing it up then. As far as I'm aware, if I remember things correctly, Macho Man is in the lead right now. I think he's gone 2-0 to this point. He's gotten victories over Fat Boy 2-1, and he's gotten his second victory against Polka Bird 2-0. Coming in at second place, we are looking at Lord Fat Boy is tied with
Reckless?
I think Reckless.
I think it's Reckless as well.
I can't see the thing. Hopefully you guys can see it because we can't.
Quick, put on another set of glasses. That'll help.
Oh, says the person who has good vision over here. Thanks so much.
2020.
And 2020 and can't read a bracket. Useless.
Yeah, well, they're used for other things. It's useful, like reading road signs and stuff.
Really? All right, hold on. I'm gonna take.
Us here.
Yeah, that's true. You act like I couldn't have done that. Okay, so we have Fat Boy coming in at 1-1. Actually, Polka Bird has the lead. He's 2-1 right now, taking victories over Ryan V and Reckless.
I'm not sure he did win that match. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So actually, you're a student here, having a really strong showing.
It's like advertisement.
So right now, then that leaves Reckless and Fat Boy tied for third place. At this point, whoever wins that match is going to be very important because only Polka Bird right now, as it stands right now, has a chance of taking down Macho Man. But Macho Man has also won the head-to-head against both Fat Boy and Polka Bird.
Right.
So the only person that would really have to win these next 2 matches to be clear first place would be Reckless. So Ryan, unfortunately, is eliminated from the possibility of winning. He's already gone 0-3. I need him, so he can only serve now as a bracket buster for somebody. I think, who hasn't he played yet? I think he hasn't played.
Fat Boy? No, he did.
He hasn't played Macho Man. So he's the only person that can play spoiler. Macho Man's sitting pretty here at 2-0, so if he can close out his last match, guaranteed to win the exhibition tonight. Dang, you didn't have to change back while I'm sitting this close to the screen.
Well, you're just getting nice details of your handsome face.
Absolutely gross. I don't need people looking at me like that. Excuse me. My head looks like a milk dud, and ladies love chocolate, so where y'all at? Hell yeah!
Y'all gotta get a room real quick.
Excuse you, you're my date tonight. Where's our room?
Not here, that's for sure.
Dang. Pepper Beef belongs to the streets. Anyway.
I got real high standards. Okay? don't allow no Oscar players into my crib. We're gonna get the next match here going up here. So we have looks like Reckless and Macho Man. Yeah, Macho Man. Yeah.
Hey, can I do a bracket? Can I do a request? Can we get the tiebreaker between Reckless and Fat Boy? Because that should be 1-1, right? Can we get that tiebreaker? Because I feel like that's kind of more important. Who? Can we get Reckless versus Fat Boy? Huh? Well, here's the thing. If Reckless wins, her match with Fat Boy doesn't mean that much at that point. I feel like that would be better.
Because they're about to play, so if you want to do that, you gotta do it now.
Yeah. You know what? That's what we're going with. All right, so this is a very important matchup. Macho Man's sitting pretty. Reckless is the only person left that can take out Macho Man and unseat him from first place. This is why I didn't want to do this, because if Macho Man wins, it doesn't matter the rest of the exhibition. He wins.
The man making it very clear.
Like, we need to switch them now.
The logistics.
We need to switch them right now. Yes, we need to do that. If Macho Man wins, he wins.
Somebody stop him.
Somebody stop him.
Somebody stop him.
We got to get him out of there.
Hold up.
Put.
Stop thinking about Kunimitsu. Stop thinking about Kunimitsu real quick.
All right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I must explain this to the masses. Hold on.
Go. Yeah, hold on. I'll just be here entertaining the chat. So, once again, thank you guys for joining us tonight at this exhibition. He's gonna go explain how all this thing works, because basically, if Macho Man wins, then he's basically impossible of being eliminated. So therefore, the winner of this has already been decided. So nonetheless, he's gonna get that real center real quick, and we're probably gonna get Reckless versus I forget who. Someone in the back, nonetheless. Fat Boy. All right, Fat Boy. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying yourself tonight. It's been really good Tekken. It's really something to see a lot of the newer players kind of come out and come into their own, you know? Tekken 7's been out for quite a while, so a lot of room for people to join midway through the battle, as opposed to a few of us, such as me and Commander, who've been here since like Season 1 and before. So, it's really something where you can learn the game so much faster than you was in previous years. So, a whole new generation of people, and it's inspiring to see, honestly. Is Pepper really too spicy? Hell yeah.
What did I miss?
I don't know, talking about Tekken. Talking about Tekken like a nerd.
Sounds like you haven't started your OnlyFans yet.
My OnlyFans? That's for VIP customers only.
So do I get a free first month?
Who said you were VIP?
Dang!
Just like that.
I'm so, you know what? I'm tired of being treated this way.
Toxic.
I'm gonna start hitting up my man Afro, because he knows how to treat somebody.
Oh, the bromance is real. There we go. Matchup is correct now. We're gonna get Fat Boy and Reckless.
Alright, so if I saw that correctly, Fat Boy picked Lydia. I wonder what his reasoning is. I'll have to ask him about it later. But this is a very crucial point in the tournament. Or in the bracket, rather.
I mean, it's clear to me why he picked Lydia. He's picking a DLC character to
deal with
cancel out
DLC?
a DLC character's powers, so now they're on the same playing field. You know?
You know
Canceling
what?
out $5 with $5.
Now, does the $5.99 work for the person who's been doing it longer or for shorter?
Depends, because the later the DLC, the better the character.
Dang.
I know this because I play a DLC character, quote unquote.
Well, you play Lei. He's a legacy character.
Yeah, but so is Julia and Martin.
Yeah, but they're like S tier.
Yeah, see?
Hop kick.
There's a specific type of DLC.
All right. Great start for Reckless. She gets the wall combo.
Oh, immediately down back 3. Wow, low block at the end. Jeez. Okay. Mid block, no. Kind of a little bit risky, dicey to go for the mid block on that one at the wall. Or low block, rather.
All right, so Fat Boy battling back plus frame. She doesn't break the 1+2 throw, and he gets the wall combo.
Nice conversion with the hop kick.
Never mind. Commentator's curse.
Crouch Shad, nice contest. Punish. Too far.
Good block on the low.
Nice.
She has been. Oh!
What did he do? Taunted?
He
He
taunted.
did the bow.
Yes, sir.
Man, we're keeping it disrespectfully respectful in here. If I'm correct, I don't think I've ever seen Reckless do a taunt stance without doing 2-2.
She probably hasn't.
Yeah, which is hell for when she's gonna go for it. Because it's much more ambiguous to just do it raw.
I don't think she will go for it raw,
If he
but
hasn't done it yet, then yeah, no.
Good punish on the hop kicks.
Oh,
She doesn't
no
launch.
up, but then the launch move itself.
It's okay. We're American.
Uh-oh,
We just go for the schmicks.
Round 1 pound apiece.
All right.
Battle
So
of paid characters, pay to win. All right.
now here's the thing. So both of these characters can control the mid range pretty well. Lydia obviously has Political Storm and her FF2.
Nice duck, but no, not even a punish. Oh, I forgot. Recovery net is ridiculous.
Oh no, you can launch it still.
I know, but it's like the fact that whip is like 13 frame move.
Yeah. Good punish on the
Good
power
punish.
crush.
Oh,
Yeah!
what in the world? That was godlike.
And he gets some a small conversion out of it.
That was like some of the most like I know that you know that I know kind of thing right there. Holy crap! Nice adjustment.
Nice
It's not
block
over
on the
yet.
down back 2.
Not over yet. Back still to the wall. No duck at the wall. Saying 2-4. Down back 4. Close it out.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
Who
dude.
is this? Fred Distance?
Calling him out by name. You're in.
We love you, Fred. It's okay.
Oh my god. I think you know he's gonna start sidestep hop kicking.
If she does that, I'm losing my mind.
Who knows? Maybe it's Fred wearing a skin suit or something.
All right,
Oh,
gets the
that
full
was
crouch
great.
low. Guaranteed FF2. Wall pressure.
Oh, nice break. on the
First
back.
person to break the 1+2 tonight.
I didn't know it had a unique animation.
Doesn't sidewalk it this time.
Nope. Mix up.
Late on the punish for the power crush.
Okay.
And a big launch.
He is super ready to deal with that though. Oh wow. Come off the wall, maybe not the best wall combo. Guaranteed.
Gets the free pull up.
Oh,
He
didn't
doesn't finish it.
Didn't finish it.
All right.
Mix up, but not really a very strong one.
No duck.
Only one.
Down back 2 doesn't kill. Set 2.
Yeah, set 2. It felt like he thought that was going to kill, and he just kind of ran out of ideas in that situation.
Probably.
On back 4. Although it's not really used that much from Lady players.
It's really weird because
Nice counter hit.
even though down back 4 doesn't high crush, it is plus
Mhm.
1 hit. So there is a trade-off for using the 2 different lows.
It also hits hard when they're down by 2.
Yeah.
Okay, down by 4. Blocked again. She's
All
been going only for low after that, like, pretty consistently, even if she's canceling it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, pressure with the rage drive.
Okay. There, oh,
And she's dead. Fat boy drawing first blood.
that is,
Bowing a 3rd time. Get this disrespectful man off the sticks. What are you doing?
that is like, that is a crazy rage drive when you think about it, you know? Why does it do so many things at the same time? Like, it's force mix up on block, it's fast, it's long range, it's mid, and it's a launcher.
But it doesn't hit grounded though. Not best rage drive.
I didn't say it did everything.
And it's already a screw launcher if it hits. So it's not like you're getting that much damage either.
Right, but some people, they don't get, like, anywhere close to the damage, they do this raw.
Oh, lol.
Hey, don't talk about my man's rage drive like that. I remember watching the trailer with, like, all the rage drives and, like, oh, why is it Dragon Tail? Why is it Dragon Tail?
Because he needs.
I get why, because he's a character that doesn't have power moves, so he needs a chunky move to make the comeback. Why do they gotta make it from his most seeable move?
What else was it gonna be?
Even Jack has like basically a better version of his rage drive, and it has been the way since the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. At least Jax gives you chip damage at the wall.
And it's harder to see.
Another parry doesn't work out, so maybe that first sidewalk was only
Ooh,
coincidental.
Well, he's like, oh, let me try that again. Ooh, the parry again. He's super ready for it. He is super ready.
Yeah,
for that
Reckless
first
has to start, defending properly.
That's a fourth down. A fourth down.
Can we change his name to Fat Boy Distance, please?
That boy does the 20Z.
Yes, sir.
Oh, block. That's
An amazing block punish.
Hopefully gonna get
She
the
was ready that
walk
time.
carries a little bit far. It's still okay.
Still gets full damage.
Down by 2.
I'm glad you actually did it. Thank you, sir.
Ooh, back turn, but no commit to the mix-up.
Alright, so something that I will applaud
No
Reckless
punish.
for is that she has been using her down forward 3+4 very well.
A great move for sure.
And yeah, it's one of her best tools too.
You know what that looks like a lot? That the Polka Bird match, like on
Yeah.
to buttons, especially a wall running move.
If you're not doing anything about it, we're gonna keep running it. Gets hit by the string.
If there's something Reckless is gonna take away from this exhibition is you gotta be more aware of those wall running moves.
We got to duck for no reason in neutral. We gotta do it.
Well, we gotta not hold forward after waking up. Okay, down for 1.
All right, gets
But
clipped by the string
Fat
coming
Boy
in.
is in really strong control of this overall set. Yes, he's losing right now, but really nothing has been bothering him for the most part.
Right.
Oh,
Now he's in a bad spot here, but
he's
he's up 2 rounds.
A little bit too antsy.
He hasn't ducked it either, so it's been a good option for Reckless to throw out.
You might not know that's even duckable.
He might not.
Yeah, it's not something that you would look for, but overall his neutral's been pretty solid, but no punishment on that is pretty crucial as well.
Yeah, it's only and it's -10, so Cooney gets a pretty chunky. What is it? 1-2-1, 1-2-2.
1-2-2. Okay. A little bit too
Doesn't
still,
punish it
she's-
again.
she's
She
not
doesn't
even
know about
attempting,
it.
So she definitely doesn't know. He should be abusing it in that sense.
Now, what sucks about Lydia is that she can't go into any of her stances on moves unless they hit.
Right.
So he can abuse it if he wants. He's just not going to really get anything off of it.
The only way that he'd be able to get the stances is to knock her down and set up a manual.
Right.
Right. But Reckless making a much needed comeback right here, playing a lot more patient, not getting really opened up by 4-4-2 or a little bit going overcommitting to the stance mix-ups.
No punish on the down back 2 either. She does get Wild Rising 1-1 off of that because it's minus. Both lows that she does are -14, by the way.
Right. You know, when she does that down 4-3-2 cancel, if you can react to it, you should just be hot kicking it in the
Yeah, you
animation.
should.
Yeah. Which-
Doesn't block the low this time, and now she takes the game. This is what you get for taunting 5 rounds in a row.
You know, she should have done like the Kunitsu flip thing, like the Ikibas, whatever, right back at him. I love to see that. The taunt on the taunt.
Reckless is not the player to do that, but one day she will be.
One day she will be.
And I'm here for it. Is he gonna switch to Jack? Hold on.
Wait a second. They
You
can't-
won't do it, coward.
Wait.
Stick it out with Lydia.
If he's gonna pick a different character, he has to switch state, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
No, go,
somebody
go,
get him. Hold on. I got it.
Go. I made this mistake before in tournament myself. That's why I've done it. Hold the phones. Everyone calm down. Got it? Okay.
Both of the tournament runners are actually like doing work today, so we can't correct people.
Jack.
Hey, that's fine. This man is so disrespectful. What happened?
You know, Fred did that exact same thing to me at Winter Brawl 2018. Yeah.
He did it to me at like a go for broke, I think.
I mean, it sounds like Fred, so.
What is going on? What is this disrespect, Fat Boy?
He's harnessing the inner, like, Hado, you know? He's
Do you
channeling
re-
his dark energies.
He didn't do it to anyone else. Do you just not respect Reckless?
I mean, he just hates
Let-
good. He hates good hits,
Or, maybe that too.
which is ironic because you just played Lydia, but whatever.
Right, like, imagine complaining about $5.99 when you paid $5.99.
Hopefully there are no hell soups in his future.
All right, so we had to do random select. We got to Mishima Dojo, small stage. Probably works out a little bit more for Jack because Cooney can't run away quite as far.
Not that really that's Reckless's playstyle, though.
It's not, especially when she keeps approaching with slides that hasn't worked out for anybody.
You know what I would really like to see from Reckless, but I don't think she's aware of like the capability of it, is like using more set 1 delay string. Set 1, 2,
That's
2,
a
2,
good
2.
point.
And not only that, set 1 is -2 on block, and unparalleled with an elbow.
And he blocks and launch punishes a second low.
And
The
it's gonna hurt.
Fat
Ooh.
Boy net finishing download.
The more this could become like a pressure situation, the better it will be for Fat Boy, unless he can fall to a parry. But even then, that's still not that much of a counter play.
And here's the thing, so anytime Reckless has been under pressure, she's just been going for the slide. So it also puts Fat Boy in a really predictable situation where he can set himself up for another launch
I'm
punish.
curious of why she's like so addicted to using them moves. She's not exactly doing slide mixes all the time.
If I had to really make an honest assessment, it probably works online.
That's right. I mean, it hasn't counter launched either yet, so. 2-2.
All right, so now
All
she's
right.
still in it.
I think she wanted to, but then she didn't get the input, so then she kind of auto-piloted it back into the rest
Right.
of the string.
Now Fat Boy is sitting real pretty right now. He's trying to secure this win.
Oh my. Oh, okay. I wouldn't get too comfortable though, because if you get too passive, she might recollect herself. But this is like,
Lift! Okay, he missed. He messes up the lift up Megaton. That would have hit the wall.
Still a good spot to be in right now, though.
Right.
For sure. Oh,
Why would you do
yeah, that
this?
was
She
not a
put
good
herself
idea.
right back in the wall. Where's the whiff punish? Reckless!
I'm sure she heard that without her. You could tell her. Like that, I could hear that. Oh my lord and days in heaven. Oh, it's not
He
as bad.
dropped it on purpose.
What's more, he was like, "Tell me what you got."
Nice
Now
block.
bow.
Nice punish.
Bow with Jack. Oh boy.
All right, so Fat Boy.
What was with the bowing? What was with the bowing?
We have to ask him later.
A valiant attempt nonetheless, but he will go up again in the W.
So, if we can take a quick look at the bracket. So how this works out. Macho Man's sitting pretty.
Of course.
That's just kind of like he's not guaranteed to win because Reckless can still be a bracket bomber for Macho Man.
And
So-
you never know how that's gonna turn out. Honestly.
And we don't. So right now, and is Polka Bird 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay.
He only lost too much, man.
So at this point, it will be a three-way tie
Wow, how do you do that?
because if Macho Man loses his last match, he should be tied with both Fat Boy and Polka Bird. Polka Bird's 2-1, Fat Boy's 2-1.
Right.
So, who does Macho Man have to play?
Yeah, that's the question at hand: is who is to play next?
I feel like it's Ryan. No,
Yeah.
it's Ryan.
Oh, it's Ryan.
It's all up to Ryan
Wow.
to turn this into a three-way
Wow,
tie.
Look at the poetry, the man. The poetry.
I'm not, but I need Ryan
How
to bring
amazing
this.
would it be if he won?
I need Ryan to bring it home for the orphanage. Ruin the bracket.
Yeah, but it's been like falling down. Yeah, I tried a while ago. Yeah.
Huh? Jesus. All right, so before we go into our grand finale, there's something I need to check up on with our resident TO here. So give me 2 seconds.
We would take the small break. PS4 overheating issues. You know how it would be with tournaments. That's why it's so important to turn them over when it's getting that way. Dino's has the cleanest jackets. Thank you. I always wear. I feel like I wore this at Summer Jam or something. I have like 4 of these. Having trouble keeping it up. What? Yeah, what's up, Buff Lars, though? How you doing, man? Oh, you've been representing Lars pretty well in those ICFCs or whatever you're entering these days. You're usually busy on Wendy's, so that's why I can never go to it. But we're reaching towards the end here of this little exhibition. It's been great matches thus far. It's all up to Ryan to kind of stop Macho Man from taking the whole thing. Oh yeah, the mic's broken thing. Hope y'all having a good night though. On this late April evening, about to be May, could use some nice needed heat in the Northeast, because damn if it's been freaking cold lately. We'll show you what it's like to actually open the windows and not feel like I'm freezing to death. If the link was there to participate, just got here. 2 years of corner. Well, first of all, what we're doing right now is we are making sure that the PS4 is getting swapped out because it's been sitting there for a long time, being used a lot, and things had not go well if the console's been running for a long time. So switching that out because bad things tend to happen when you overuse a console for the same set and tournament for a long time. So if you're running tournaments out there, make sure you do that because all nasty things can happen, especially on stream. And then we're also figuring out like the kind of how round robin is leading to who should fight next, because we've got a guy who's sitting really pretty, potentially going to win the entire thing if he wins his next game, but he's got one chance to lose it against Ryan V, resident Oscar player, or second resident Oscar player next to good old Commando over here. So I'm not sure if we're going to go for that tiebreaker now. what's particularly going to happen next.
Yeah, no, we need to get it right here. We need to have that right.
So I think they're going to go for it.
I'm not gonna lie, Ryan's been making me really sad. So but I really believe in him to do it.
He's using his executive privilege over there. He's biasing, influencing the course of action behind the scenes.
He's eliminated from contention. The only thing he can do now is just make it a three-way tie, or else Macho Man wins.
Because it would be Polka.
Yeah, it'd be Polka, Fat Boy.
So what match are you doing first?
Well, this is the only match left. This is the only match left. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, this decides the tournament. If Macho Man, if Ryan wins, we have to do playoff. Well, we don't have to. We're gonna do playoff.
Well, we can, but there's still 2 matches after this. Reckless
Should we delay it?
and then Fat Boy versus Polka.
Wait, did Reckless just play her last match?
Yeah, Reckless just played.
Versus Fats. She has 1 match left. And then it's going to be
Oh no, I can't do that. So never mind. So we'll just hold off. I thought this was the last match.
No, because that match didn't happen yet.
Oh no, we're here.
Let's go on Ryan versus Macho next. And then Fat Boy versus Polka, and then end it with.
I feel like
I thought Ryan made one.
yeah, they have to. Yeah, they have to.
Oh, there we go. We got the PS4 running again, so assuming they swapped it out, they're gonna get it started up again.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Oh no, we're gonna restart it again. Damn, never mind.
And you want to do Reckless?
Oh, that someone pressed the press play.
Press the button.
Hey, actually,
I think someone probably started like decent their control and actually turned off the PS4 by accident.
take a little bit, Corey. So we're going to do Reckless versus Macho, then Fat Boy versus Polka, and then end it with Ryan B versus Macho.
Well, didn't Reckless just play?
She did. We'll take a break now, so we would either need to do this match to start
Yeah,
it
let's do Ryan and
or
Macho.
finish.
So what's happening? I think you and Ryan are gonna come off of this break and go first. Okay.
Situated over there?
Yeah, but yeah, I would have been so sick if we'd have put Macho up last and he won and like he 3-up. You guys are fucked. You got it. You can't do it. You can't do anything about it. But we also didn't decide.
They're playing first?
What?
Who's playing first?
Ryan and Macho.
Oh. So they're gonna do Ryan versus Macho now. Oh, okay.
Alright, so we're gonna catch
So this is the last match or not the last match?
It's not.
Oh, it's not,
So
okay.
I can't do math, actually.
Well, you
Yeah,
shouldn't trust
3
me with
more
that either.
matches left. So, this is what's happening, guys. So, if it ends up that we have a tie for first place, I haven't told this to them yet. We here in the tournament have just decided this now because we want to keep the excitement going for you guys because this is pretty damn entertaining.
Yeah, you can say that.
We are going to have a playoff for whoever's tied for first place. So, right now we're going to have Ryan versus Macho Man. Since we decided that we're going to do a playoff now, we're just going to let them think that this is do or die.
Mm.
Now, unfortunately, Ryan doesn't have a chance of making the playoff. I don't think Reckless does either.
Mm.
So, for Polka Bird, Fat Boy, and Macho Man, all of these final matches are do or die. Because whoever loses immediately is out of contention.
Alright, so it's automatically eliminated.
So, we have Macho Man still has to play 2 matches. Originally, if he would have lost to either Reckless or Ryan, it wouldn't really matter unless he dropped both because he would have won the head-to-head tiebreakers against Polka and Fat Boy.
Right.
But since we're doing a playoff now, Macho Man just has to win out if he wants to secure first place. He can't go on technicalities anymore, but he doesn't know that yet.
So he thinks he's just fighting for his life.
He should think
He
that.
should. I mean,
You know, heighten up the drama a little bit.
To be
Right.
honest with you.
So that's why we're going to deal with it. There's a tie, they just play off. So that'll be our compensation for not making the bracket first to 3.
How do you know these 2 players in terms of their matchup against each other?
I think it's pretty even. I think Ryan has gotten the better of Macho whenever they face off, but Macho Man has definitely gotten his wins. It's probably more of an even set between the two of them.
What just happened? Why are they?
They got Forgotten Realm.
Ah.
Now here's. Oh no, the PlayStation broke again.
Wait, then what's this?
Didn't the stream broke?
Oh, the
Ah,
stream broke.
broke.
Everything's melting down.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's not looking good. It's not looking great. But
Oh,
we'll
jeez.
figure it out. Or they're gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna sit here.
Streaming is a blow up, everybody.
Well,
Streaming is indeed a blow up.
someone, break the fire alarm. The worst part is they gotta pick up Forgotten Realm again.
Oh yeah, they. Oh, here's the thing. This stage is actually great for both of them. For those of you who don't know, Asuka gets a full combo off of a floor break for up forward 2. 45 damage combo started. Let's go.
Energy throw.
Yeah, and her command 2 throw, which is the wrist chuck slam. That one's a little bit more awkward to combo off of, though.
At least you get follow-up hit nonetheless.
You still do, but you know we want the easy damage.
Of course. So
Get the whiff punish into get the whiff punish. But here we go. The stream's back is unbroken now.
Unbroken. Unbroken. Unshattered.
So here we go. Macho Man against Ryan V. This is very, very important. If Macho Man wins, he can basically clinch a victory, his win here. Almost. But
Well, he's got a great.
he's got great
A
chances.
great situation to start off with. I mean, Asuka has her own thing, but this is like how many things that King does? Wait the floor here.
Yes,
Like,
everything.
yes,
Everything
yes,
breaks the
like,
floor.
Yes, right, exactly.
All right, so here we go. If there's anyone that can knock this man
Whoa, 1,
to
2,
the
3?
defeated ranks.
Damn. You know, if I was Ryan V, I'd just spam it up forward too, randomly.
You know, why not? Because you could probably interrupt FF1 with that.
Yeah, no, right? It's safe on block, anyways.
Yeah, that too.
Just don't like freaking whiff it super far away.
First blood goes to Ryan V. He gets the first floor break, but we're going to go down the second floor.
His freaking combo does it automatically. Nope.
All right, down 3. Nice
step.
side step.
Yeah, it's hard to sidestep King's down forward 1. Ooh.
And this won't be dead, but it might as well be.
Ooh,
Guess
kicks
for
off.
game. He guesses correctly. Never mind.
Yeah, you know, that was a really bad decision in retrospect. He got lucky with the full couch 4.
Here's the thing. Ryan could have killed if he... So in that position,
Yeah.
he could have done 2-1 down 1+2, and that does like 1 more point of damage. That might have been enough. Might have.
Standing 3, going for the check. Ah, he really is a student of you because he uses it.
Yeah, I've tried to get him hip to it. We need more Asuka players being 3-1 enjoyers.
Wow, that was really late.
And he didn't launch it, so we're both playing Sloptimal
It's
Tekken.
been a long day. You know, it's been a long night.
Everyone's a little stressed out.
Mental exhaustion is to be expected. Yeah, 1+2, hard blessed. Regular thumb, not a shining wizard. Oh,
Alright. So spacing, Tombstone,
nice
broken.
break.
Very important for Ryan because we don't want another floor break.
mix up.
No
Great.
pun. Oh, it was too
no.
far.
Yeah. Take that out.
Guaranteed.
No wall stack as a side angle.
All right.
That's a throw.
No
coming.
confirm, 1 down, back, 1, 2.
Nope.
What?
They confirm on Jack forward 2-3.
Why would you? Okay, he didn't die for it.
Whoa. Why the
He's all right. He doesn't have
elbow?
enough
He's
time.
on time. Yeah. A lot of strange decisions from Macho Man.
Yeah,
A lot of
but
strange decisions, but he's got time to make it up. 1 or 2. Nice
Nice
step
sidestep.
again.
Duh.
He's stepping a lot. Might be time for some 4-4s in the future. Okay,
All right,
we're
float
loaded.
combo.
We're gonna break the final floor, I believe, here.
all right,
Going
forward
the
2,
purple
1.
Bottoms.
No,
No,
style combo. I like it.
Going for a mid-screen Okazemi. Overall, can't read.
All right, nice punish on the forward 3. Nice steps for Macho Man too. He doesn't get any small punishes though, so something to keep note of.
There's a lot of very compact play here now. Nice punish.
Perfect punish.
Yeah, exactly what you should be doing. The final mix-up, going for it.
Nice
Throw and
duck.
under it.
Pressure is all on Macho Man. He doesn't want to go down on his stage for the first game,
He would just rematch too, probably.
more than likely. But here's the thing, I would think, no, he's gotten more advantage off of these floor breaks, right?
Yeah, he's still the one that's been floor breaking, except for the first one, I think. You're gonna get, yeah, not gonna be a full wall splat here. Over the side axis. Really great position from
Get
Macho
off
Man right
the
now.
floor,
he's in the
girl.
Corner, he's in the corner. Oh, the cancel.
So that's a pretty common tactic from King players. Usually it sets them up for a counter hit back one. But Macho Man hasn't represented that option yet. Gets the nice wall combo.
Oh, what? He didn't need to. He didn't really need to go for it. Oh, but
He messes up twice.
he got the wall standing too, so it's fine.
That should be dead. All right.
He didn't need to go for that either, technically.
He didn't.
That
but
could have been another mess up, for sure. But we're at final round here, so nonetheless, sloppy or not, we're here. Okay,
Alright.
4-3. Checking him down 4-1.
Okay.
Another down 4-1 check.
Back three. Good old
Right
reliable.
into the crouch dash from King.
I think this is
A
the
little bit too far.
second time that's worked. Just
Nice
in general.
punish. Specifically, wait a second. I think what is the full crouch down forward?
He could do
Is
full
15,
crouch
right?
D4 too. Yeah, he
Yeah.
could. But hop kick, he was more comfortable with. As long as we launch it.
Of course, for sure. It's a move that you have to react to kind of fast as well. It's a float, so it's not gonna do as much. But you can get wall carry unless he messes it up.
Shining
That was a
Wizard,
very
instant.
close Shining Wizard. Ooh,
And
the
finishes the
nice
string.
delay.
And here's the thing, it's not like he would have been at an extreme disadvantage if Ryan would have punished it. So
It's got a 1, just a 1.
so he manages to bring it back. Ryan, it is gut check time.
Infinite stage, I would imagine, but who knows? How do you feel about this decision for Jungle Outpost number 2?
So I think Ryan should have probably switched to either a bigger stage or maybe an infinite, because Ryan was the one losing at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying to get fancy with these unblockable resets off of 3-ring circus, and I don't think any of them have worked out.
No.
So, and he's been dealing with a lot of sidewall in his previous sets.
So what
So-
do you think is the logic behind this stage pick?
I have zero idea.
My only idea is that he wants to force more situations for whatever reason.
But he's been losing those situations.
I'm not saying it's smart. I'm saying it's what's thinking.
All right, but
look at this jazz. Look at this pressure. It might be, yeah. It might be. Look at the
jab is actually +2, guys. It's actually +2. Don't forget about what you
the raw
heard.
moonsault in the face. Oh, the Larry. That wouldn't have punished anyways, I think.
He was too slow.
But does that count as crouching? That's a good question, right?
Yeah,
It's good. It's a good question.
I think it doesn't count as crouching.
Oh, guaranteed throw attempt.
Oh, and he
Yeah.
doesn't guess right. I think that's a 1 break, honestly.
I would not know. That's
I think it's a 1.
Oh, another counter
Guaranteed
shove.
alley kick follow-up.
The wall, that's breaking the wall +2, but another wall standing 2-2.
Okay, he's been doing this float chart all exhibition.
Yeah,
Gets the
just-
throw
yeah.
broken, instant while standing
Yeah,
2-2.
this closer stage change, not really working out.
Listen, I don't endorse it.
Yeah, you never did. Oh boy. I think that the less interaction might have been key, but
That's what I'm saying.
we'll say,
but
you know, you can still bring it back. It's not over. It's not over.
We've had so many of these
Look at that
comebacks
1-3.
today.
Look at that. Oh.
All right, it might be over. It might be.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
the
my
wall
Lord.
it's not gonna work. Even if he hit that, it's not gonna be bad.
Everything's going dark. I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
Oh no.
Look out, there went the Ryan man.
Man, it's not looking good for the Oscar army tonight. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, my friend. But,
I don't know. I'm a Julia player right now.
Who's Oscar? I never heard
I
of her.
identify as a Julia player,
Oh
so
my god.
Oscar players are all bad. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, he hurt me.
Hey, yo, somebody message Fergus. It's not real.
Fergus is a
believing-
Julia player. He doesn't need to see this.
Stop believing in the dream.
Yeah, it's
The
over.
dream's dead. The dream is dead.
Sorry, if anybody else plays Asuka, we have a room available in the orphanage.
You're sending yourself further into the character crisis. You realize this yourself, right?
You know, maybe it's time for us to pick up $5.99, Ryan. It's okay.
I'm telling you, Kuni Mitsu is gonna fit you.
She can also be defensive. You have a backdash and a jab and lows.
It's funny.
should think about it,
your
Ryan.
character doesn't have a jab.
And people can't parry you because knife. Yeah, you should think about it, man.
Think about it.
Stop struggling with the struggle bus character, you know?
She plays Tekken 8.
I mean, you can wait for June. You can join the June army in Tekken 8.
See, Go Game, now you're convincing him to play Kabasco.
You wanted to show everyone that Asuka's bad? I think you did that tonight. Thanks a lot.
Well
Just
done,
kidding.
well
I'm
done,
sorry.
well done. Well, most impressive.
All right,
But for Macho Man, this is just a significant win.
He's sitting real pretty. He just has to beat Reckless. Now, here's the thing though. If we can look at the win-loss ratios so far. So we have Reckless versus Macho Man, and we have one more match, right? Who's our last match?
Reckless and Macho Man, and I feel like Polka didn't play.
Fat Boy versus Polka Bird?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Is that a
So,
run back, right?
all right, hold on. Let's think about this. Who should we have up next?
Well, Macho Man just
Huh?
played. Yeah, the Macho Man just played. So
All right, so Fat Boy versus Polka Bird. So here we go, guys. The tiebreaker. A very important tiebreaker because whoever wins between Fat Bird and Fat Bird.
Fat Bird?
hey, man,
between
that's
Fat
not cool.
Boy
It's 2022.
and Polka
Not
Bird.
fat shaming.
It will all be up to Reckless.
To Macho Reckless, yeah.
Gotcha.
It will all be up to Reckless to unseat Macho Man from the heavens.
There's a lot of words being said. I'm trying to remember what's a
Listen.
name and what's just a word.
Reckless Man. That's how we do it. Anyway.
There's somebody named. There's a player named Anyway now. I'm pretty sure.
So, very, very important matches coming up.
Yes.
All contingent upon Reckless beating Macho, which I think she can do.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's why they're all here, right? They can all beat
Everyone
each
can
other.
beat
so-
everyone. As
All
long as
right.
they don't pick Oscar.
Ryan, you are making me look so bad.
It's not the player. It's just the character. It's just the character.
All right, pack it up, Ryan. I'm sorry. Pack it up. I need you out of your room by midnight. I'm putting your room up for sale.
For sale, I like that.
Gil
It's
Game
definitely-
said, you know what? We're giving Yoj your room. Yoj plays Asuka. He's been out there representing. So
Oscar's not Gigas. Oscar's Oscar too. You know what Gigas has? Mixer.
dang. You know what Gigas has? Lows.
You know what he definitely has? A jab. You got the jabbiest jab there is. You know? You do it like this when he jab. Oscar like this.
My man reaches full screen. Gigas does have one of the best jabs in the game.
It is hella good. It's hella good.
Like, anyway.
Yeah, well, anyways, we're about to get Polka and Fat Boy up here.
All right, so
I
here we
believe
go.
that is their names, yes. It's going
I
to be
still
Claudio.
think Fat Bird is a great gamer tag.
We should do a Fusion High, and we'll get it. Lay or Claudio versus most likely Jack, right?
Well, here's the
Most
thing.
likely.
So, if Fat Boy's feeling confident. I mean, competent is also a good adjective.
Right.
He might go back to Lydia.
Maybe. Possible.
I don't. You know what? I can see him doing it. If Polka Bird can do what he did against Ryan and back one spam,
He'll win.
he might actually have a really good chance. Life lead in back one?
It depends on. I mean, his backdashing is quite good. It's hard for him to get hit during his backdash, and he spaces quite well.
Yes, but Fat Boy still has to get in.
That's what I've never. His point was like it depends on the character he picks because if the character he picks has a set of good gap closing tools, like I know that Polka's they have a good chance of blocking them anyways, but forcing the situation to be beyond that keep out is
Right.
still important. Because if he just blocks, let's say Lady 442, if he doesn't get hit, that's fine. You know, it's
Back one, here we go.
Yeah, back one. But like now we're in a range one situation, and now that back one keep out isn't as easy anymore because now it's a different situation. So then it's gonna depend on Polka's ability to run away again or deal with whatever is next
And
in the
here's the
close-up.
thing, Polka Bird has not been doing the greatest job of running away outside of that initial back one.
No, yeah, he has to keep it at that range, that
Actually,
huge range.
no, that's a lie. He was doing a good job against Ryan when he had to mix it up. He got or I don't know if it was Ryan or Reckless, but he got instant while running 1 as keep out. He got forward 1+2 as keep out with Starburst, so it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but
He has done it.
But Ryan doesn't have the tools. Like the character also doesn't.
You
have
know
the
what,
tools
that
for it.
too.
He doesn't have to deal with it because all he's doing is running in.
I mean, to be fair, he could run up Sabaki
You could. You could.
I mean, who does that?
I was
But
about to say, like, that's probably not
listen, the
proper.
yeah, he's not.
I would do it.
No, you wouldn't.
Hell yeah.
No,
I
you
would
wouldn't.
hella do it. I have mashed at -11. I'll do it.
You know what? I've mashed at like hella minus, and I don't care.
See? There
So,
you go.
all right.
I was gonna be Claudio.
I
Sacchini.
told you it was a possibility. Lydia, here we go.
Interesting. Interesting matchup right there.
All right. I'm not gonna say it on the mic.
What? The character pick?
No, that hug they did. I had a comment for it. I'm not doing it now.
I didn't even notice the hug. I was looking at the character select screen.
It's okay.
Lydia Sobieska.
So
Yes.
he's going with the Lydia.
In the gym, fairly big stage, and square, so not low chance of combos going awry. So it's gonna be dependent on whether he can establish the range and
Yes, sir.
dominate it. But if like Fat Boy can do a really good job of sticking close, even if it doesn't hit, he's just close. It's
And he
gonna
did a good
be-
job against it. He did a good job doing that against Reckless. So we know that it's possible. He knows how to do it. So let's see.
And this character is pretty damn good at getting close really fast.
Yeah, FF2.
Oh, look at that approach or the forward dash. Okay?
Back
Again.
one.
All right, let's see. Is he
Back
gonna
one and run. Let's go.
respectful, Or is he gonna try to come in? Because Liddy also has her own wall running move that's quite fast as well.
Yes, that's true.
Wall running one, I believe. Ooh, nice hop kick. Great whip runners as well.
So this is exactly what I told Pokerbird a few days ago when I was telling him about playing against Fat Boy. If you can sit there and make this and pepper this man with sidestep forward like you did early in the round, you've got yourself a formula for success because back one's already working.
Yes.
And Fat Boy's not ducking. So give him a reason to duck.
Now
And
it's
this-
just
and
wall
this set's
running,
wide
so-
open.
Yeah, for sure. Good punish.
All right,
Punish.
bad
Dance
hop
mix
kick.
up, nice block.
An
A
amazing
little bit early
launch.
for the hell sweep, but it's fine.
It's okay because then you can use it as a mind game for later, which I do with
He's
Fat.
ducking a lot.
My God.
Which, me knowing
It's-
Volta though, it's like this is not necessarily a conscious decision.
Hey, for if conscious or not, it's working out, and it's definitely disrupted the way Fat Boy wants to play this matchup.
For the rest of the set, for sure, yeah. A lot of ducking.
Who ducks for that?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a conscious decision. It's just him doing it.
Hey, it's working.
It is working, but how? But this is very early in the set, right?
Hey, I think it'll do the mental damage, and Fat Boy will probably switch to Jack because this Liddy is getting blown up.
Ooh, this
And he's
was-
getting optimal punishes, whether he recognizes it or not.
Yeah, this was almost 92. He's gonna have to do not lows, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy, ran to the 3-2.
Now, here's the thing. Lydia has great not loads. So, why aren't we abusing them? I will never know.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single 4-4-2 yet.
Yeah, that too.
Or downward too. Or, you know, actually, Political Storm would not be amazing here in this playstyle.
All right, this will not kill, but he will get damage, and
He's gonna
I'm-
get a single mix-up, and I believe we're gonna see a wake-up hop.
no, wake up back one. Wake up back one. Do it for me. Do it for me.
Or that.
Damn it.
Or that.
See the back one.
Uh-oh.
You know what?
Maybe he just does it. Maybe
Yeah,
he
he maybe
Maybe
does.
he just does it. That's his thing. Alright,
Back one.
But the thing with back one is that when you block it, you gotta take your turn. And you gotta make him pay for it.
But that's the thing. It can okay. It may not be difficult for Lydia,
Yeah.
but it is a scary situation because you do have to lose those frames you get from blocking
To
back
get
one
forward, right.
just to move forward.
Right. But again, with this kind of character, you don't necessarily need that. Your down
Yeah,
back
you-
four is gonna reach no matter what. Yeah. And also, like.
But
anything
if he
is-
hop kicks,
True. Well, it depends, because that it's pretty
Yeah.
minus.
I mean, but he has represented the option that he would go for hop kick. So.
Definitely. He's playing a lot more compact right now than before.
And this is the polka bird that I told him would win
Oh!
if he keeps it tight against Fat Boy. Sidestep for this man.
He almost did. I felt like he almost did.
Here's the thing. So the
It's
problem
close.
is that he's using
That-
so much back
Oh,
one.
it's bad. That's really bad. I would stop. I would just stop.
Yeah,
I would just stop.
he has to use sidestep for it because
He's letting him
He's-
get away with the life. Yeah. But that's always been like Poke's problem when he's ever switched this style. is
Yep,
that
exactly.
If he doesn't get that life lead, it struggles really hard to force
and
everything.
he ended up. Oh, okay. Drop combo. Polkabird needed that saving grace. He has to go low. You know what I noticed?
Touch Grace. Yeah, go ahead.
He used to use more back three and more. Oh my gosh.
He just does that sometimes.
Well, no, this is his first time doing it the entire exhibition. We need more of that. Let's go.
Right?
Yes,
There
Fat
we
Boy's
go.
not reacting to it.
Yeah, he's recognized that he has to get some kind of damage in. So yeah.
And so he used to that. His way of getting damage used to be down back 4-3, but he hasn't been doing it.
He might not look so high.
He probably doesn't.
Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily look like a high. It does, but you know, it's not super obvious.
Right. Now, this is a really bad spot because he had.
He was doing right. He's
He did the right thing.
Whoop.
I can't coach because I'm on the mic, but I need someone to tell Polkabird sidestep
I
forward.
told him this is like generic advice, but whenever you lose, like take your time to think about where you got hit the most and figure out what that was and like how do you stop that. We can put a band-aid on that, and then we can start to make a progress and adaptation.
Yeah, stop the bleeding where it hurt the most.
He went to a smaller stage.
I
Not
truly
sure.
do not know why he would have switched stage outside of the fact of it's a comfort pick.
I finished stage would have helped him so much more.
But we're here, Jungle Outpost 2. Let a Big Dame cast his blessings down on Polkabird for picking the stage.
Always pick Jungle Outpost 2. Why would you ever pick
Yeah.
1?
I honestly don't know the difference, but okay.
It's easy to see.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back one.
Back one, good old reliable, never fails.
Also, I think I like the wall better, but whatever. Wall right 2 push from the wall. Nice. You gonna get a conversion? Break the wall?
Yes, sir.
Kinda
Good
get
stuff for
much here. It's a
Polkabird.
float, but still, something.
We take what we can
Hey,
get.
that's the 4.
Can we do it again, please? Can we do it again?
Duck, it's fine. Oh, dash throw.
Understandable. Mental stack.
Ooh,
Getting
there
carried
it
away
is,
with
the
that.
duck.
All right, so Fat Boy has really been the first person to really call him out
Okay,
for doing these
good.
while running twos.
Ooh, look at that knee in the chest, flip you over.
All right.
1 round for Polka. Needs 2 more to make this comeback. But we're in the smallest section of the stage until that wall breaks, so
Back one. Sidestep back one worked
Wow,
after
big
only
eye pressure.
one sidestep 4. So you can see that the mental is there if he just, really puts it into play.
nice has the 4
Yes,
there.
sir.
4. Something that I would. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
This is what we need. Let's
he needs to
go.
apply that more often. Because he doesn't do enough lows at the wall to get him to duck.
All right, goes gets some
Ooh,
picks
that's
up.
bad. Oh, could have been much more. But he's okay until he's dead.
While running one.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
while
it's
running one.
While running one, yeah. Why'd she gotta add that?
I don't know why. She has that. She has FF2 and she has FF1+2. And I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Why she gotta add that?
Plus
Oh,
frames.
Plus frames. Oh, nice
Good break from Polka. Doesn't take the additional wall damage.
Really?
Down back.
Okay, I think he's realizing that he doesn't know how to duck. He doesn't know how to duck it. So
Yeah.
he's using the crap out of it right now.
And why not? That's free plus frames.
We've also been at the wall here for like 20 seconds now. He has not made an attempt to leave it. But we got a lucky range drive here.
And that
The
means we
wall,
have Starburst.
more awareness,
Sidewall
but it's
saves
okay.
lives.
Comeback situation for Polka's good. The throw's not dead. Ooh,
How do you like it? Down 3.
I saw the nod of approval from Fat Boy over there. The shaking of the head.
We need more of these lows. It's keeping Polkabird in the set right now. Hopefully he understands that
Raw
himself.
3-2, but he's dropped a lot. Yeah, what else with this combo for that? He hasn't gotten a single combo for a minute. Right?
Well, to be fair, Fat Boy is very new to picking up Lydia, probably like within a week span of time.
I see.
So a lot of these drops are to be expected. He's probably banking on just winning pure neutral. No punish.
Late punish for sure. Okay. It's a bad situation for Fat Boy.
Just Polkabird has to be careful.
Do it again.
Let's Polkabird with the mental stack. Let's go.
Okay, he's feeling himself.
Let's
Man,
go.
I've never seen someone try to throw so hard with
Who
a
is
characterized
this?
throw mix-up. But I like the confidence though. Just keep it lightly because it's 10.
Let's go. Run away. Run away
Don't-
right now.
Don't overcommit. Don't overcommit. Okay. Nice. Okay, he's got claps over here. We got claps. We got audible claps. But it ain't over just yet.
Who is this man with these generic
Wait,
throws?
he's doing it. He's doing it.
Oh,
He's doing
Someone tell Fat Boy to switch the stage. Hold on.
I think I just waved him. I waved him. I think he stopped.
Someone tell Fat Boy to switch the stage. He has to do random.
He tried to get away with it.
Random stage select right now.
This guy trying to get away with it. Murder.
You know what?
Go tell him. Go tell him. Go tell him. Go tell him.
And if you are not aware, folks at home, is that if you are going to switch character, you cannot pick the same stage, which is what Simple Select will always do. So, stage or character, cannot pick both.
All right, we're back. We're back at it. The rules have been established. The grounds of the the prayers have been set. It's a 1-1 for Polka's possible third win.
Yes. I'm gonna be honest.
My man's doing well. He didn't win with Lei, but that's not the point. I don't teach only Lei players.
You know what? Here's the thing. He got very close with Lei. He was within victory's reach.
That's true. That's true.
So it's not like the Lei was a complete failure. He has some things that he can take away from it.
Yeah.
But this Claudio has been the MVP.
Yeah, honestly, the whole back ones, like spam for the.
I
keep
am
out.
in love with this Claudio.
Oh.
And it still works. Let's go.
I don't care what character you pick. We'll see.
All right, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Back one versus Jackhammer, because that has also been equally successful for Fatboy throughout the
You
exhibition.
also have to remember that Fatboy got a lot of launches with Liddy that he just couldn't convert off of. With
That is
this,
true,
he's
too.
not going to make the same mistake, hopefully.
But he probably won't have as many. Nice punish on the 1+2.
And
Could
bad
have got
punch on
more.
That's -12 on me, I believe. Nice sidestep.
Oh!
The recognition as well. with the
Sidestep.
hop
Look at him hop kick.
While running 2 in your future, or possibly 444.
Please don't while running too. Fatboy's been sniffing those out.
I would rage drive out Fatboy. I'm sensing it in your future, but.
Sidestep 4. He blocked it.
Oh,
No
that
punish, and
might
this
be
is
dead.
dead.
That's a rage drive. Rage drive, rage drive, rage drive. Yeah. Keep
Dang.
it simple. Keep it calm. But this does give Polka some time to think about the next round.
It does. Retaliation throw from
And that
Fatboy.
was not bad. That was very close. He just happened to get thrown. And I'm pretty sure Fatboy did that because he knew he wouldn't break it.
Well, here's the thing.
He had to
Polka
do it.
got thrown, I think, only like once or twice. So
But this is the first command throw. Like
Yeah, that's true.
non-1+2 throw he had to deal with.
that's true.
If you can break 1+2, that's great, but here's a real mix.
Yeah, you got to actually pay attention to the arms. Generic throw gets away from the wall.
Still doesn't prove anything just yet. Still a generic throw. So we'll see. Alright, push him towards the wall, realigning. I like
Down back
it.
3, so Fatboy is not reacting to those. So now he has more real estate to use his
God.
lows.
I don't think he can punish that, no.
No,
He
probably.
would have to do like a crazy wall running too to punish it.
His back would have to be at the wall too.
Yeah. Oh,
Windmill, nice punish.
this
Minus
is a
10.
it's a really bad spot for Polka, and not looking too good. 2 rounds up for Fatboy. This more compact play from
Fatboy's really been
working out.
open.
Pushes
Pushes him right to the wall.
Was that Shadow or was that Volgabird? I'm not really sure. That was
Dang.
hell execution right there.
Polka Bird is harnessing all of these experienced players, the generic throws from Obscure,
Oh,
the
please,
wall running
no,
too.
No launch.
He
No
could
launch
have
of the-
killed him.
They didn't plant the seeds. Denied the agriculture.
All right, so the trooper roll from Claudio is minus 10, so you
Yeah.
actually get a down jab.
Only a down jack with the eye
Yes,
crush.
something
Yeah.
you don't see often.
Oh, well, I'll talk about that later, yes. It actually can become -9 at certain distances.
Oh, that's another low we haven't seen used a
Oh,
lot.
Wait, he's dead, that's it.
Yeah, he is.
He's dead, that's it. Well,
Did he dash in far enough? Okay, he did.
yeah. I mean,
All
that's
right.
just one long video, so.
All right,
About, okay.
very,
That was too
very good
Yeah.
from Fatboy. So Fatboy is in prime position. All we need now is for Reckless to unseat Macho Man. So here it
Do you
is.
think she's the one that could do it? Do you think she's the one that could have done the whole night, though?
Reckless has been in the conversation all night. She's lost some very close sets. So if she can awaken her clutch gene just once, now's the time to do it. She can't win the exhibition. She's already eliminated from contention. Polka Bird's eliminated from contention. Ryan V's eliminated from contention. So it is all up to Reckless to play the bracket buster.
And then we'll force that to a tiebreaker
And then
between...
which will be, we're gonna make that a first 3.
Okay.
If it gets down to it, You know what? No, we're gonna make it first to two. We'll just keep the theme of first to two for the night.
I mean,
But-
it is tournament set. So
Yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
But
Pro tip: there's
she
always a
has
first
to she has to pull it out just this one time. And she might also get some self-satisfaction. She can say she went 2-2 in this event. And
confidence to go for it.
yeah, exactly.
'Cause you,
So.
you don't want to be like, you know, an Oscar player.
So, Ultraviolet. So originally, so for those of you in the chat, I know that this may be a little confusing. So, originally, if there was going to be a tiebreaker, we were just going to go off of game count. Or the head-to-head, I'm sorry, the head-to-head and then game count to see who resolved the tiebreaker. But we've gotten some very hype matches tonight. It's a small crowd here, but everyone's loving it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. So we're going to keep this momentum going. And if it comes down to it, we're gonna have a playoff to break the tie.
But it all depends on Reckless whether she can make that even happen.
Exactly.
We're gonna be in this chair for a while. We're gonna be in this chair for a little bit. It depends on that.
That's true. So, but Macho Man wants to go home. He gotta work tomorrow. I don't know if he does, but I'm just gonna say that.
On a Sunday.
He's trying to get out of here. It's all up to
Man's
him.
on his phone right now. You know, he's trying to like check Twitter, like
Texting his females,
check it in for the night.
checking his maidens.
Truly, he is not made in this.
He got the fresh cut too underneath that hat. Like, you know he's going out after this.
Man's partying with his performance tonight for sure.
Exactly.
And if he wins this, if he wins this, he'll be partying even harder.
I would.
For sure. But he's got to fight Kunimitsu. You know,
He's got to
not
get
an easy
past
fight.
599 one last time.
It's so interesting that they took Zafina and Kunimitsu, who honestly are C-list Tekken characters, and they made them like, you know,
Top tier.
yeah. Like, how do we make this character popular?
Let's nerf some movement and let's give them some really strong movement and let's give them some really strong pokes that they didn't have in Tag 2.
And let like rework them aesthetically to be more anime, basically.
Yeah, I guess. Now, to be fair, Kunimitsu was always anime.
Yeah, but now she's like the kind of anime that the Gen Z kids like.
Are you sure? Because I feel like that's Master Raven. Master Raven's way more anime.
In a specific way. It's a
And
different kind of anime.
I mean, and then you also have Lars, who's anime AF.
I think he's like the anime is from our generation.
That's
He
true.
was designed by Naruto's creator. That's like what 2006.
Okay, so I feel like Lars just wins that debate then.
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty
fair
much,
enough.
Yeah. He is literally. It's always Elisa, same person.
All right, here we go.
If I were to ever play Kunimitsu in tournament, which I would only do to pick, if I can pick Lei, I would pick number 2. I think no one picks that one.
I would just stick to the default one.
No one picks preset 2, that's for sure. The weird octopus thing.
Remember when Anna had that in Tag 2?
That was so weird. That was so weird. Who came up with that idea?
Who okayed it? Because you have to go through at least 2 people.
Somebody who was sneaking their fetishes into the game, clearly.
Right. Look at Yoshimitsu now.
Man's
We can see where this is all going. All right. It's gut check time for Macho Man.
Oh, we got the stage buff. We're gonna let the intro play out. I think we're gonna help we let the intro play out.
I hope.
That's a pretty.
But
sick
here we
intro.
go. It's all on the line. Macho Man just has to clinch 2 more games.
I thought you were gonna say clinch like Kunimitsu's throat or something. Just like throat.
I mean, if he wants to clench her throat,
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Executioner drive. She lets it play out. Let's
He
go.
wins 2 games and he is the de facto winner, uncontested. Literally uncontested.
So here we go. Slide starts off. Let's see if Macho Man catches on to the trend. That,
Interrupted it down for 3. Counter hit throw. Nothing special compared to regular throw, but hard to break because you're not focusing on it.
all right, so far, Macho has 2 trends that he has to pick up on, but he gets a hop kick. He's going to take her close to the wall right now.
Not close enough though to get a splat. Just gonna go for the Okazemi right in front of the wall.
Down 3, keeps it safe.
That privileged backdash right there. Oh my goodness.
Slide again.
74 went back to no punish.
All right. And she punishes the DF1 too. Good job, Reckless.
She went for a mix-up, I think, because it was 1-1 plus kick.
1-1's natural though, right?
Yeah, but she did 3, so it's like the follow-up to her pressure.
I mean, she still got the punish. That's what matters.
That's what matters. That's what matters.
Good punish on the whip power crush. Break on the tombstone. Okay, Reckless.
Uh-oh.
Break on the giant swing. Okay, Reckless.
Oh, I've never seen this. Oh, it's not that bad. There we go. 4-3.
Very
He
important
did
block.
it again. You see that? The duck. He did
But
it again.
privileged DLC 2-2. No ducking
I
here.
got a mid. Oh, guaranteed again.
Wow, all three. I didn't know
I
that.
think because he was like even closer than normal. Man, just
All
do it
right,
again.
alley kick again. Why
Why
not?
not? I mean, it's evil.
All right.
Ooh, that guitar thing. Damn, it sounds so good.
All right, doesn't get the punish on the
Ooh,
whiff
Didn't
FF1.
confirm it either. No ducking down for 3-1.
All right.
1-3. Ooh, counter
Set
two.
two.
Definitely gonna get the wall with this. Ooh, a little bit too.
She had a little bit more filler in there, but now we get a float combo right back from Macho. Shining Wizard in.
Alright. Flows. Oh, nice. From the mix up on wake up.
DF1-2 counter hit confirmed. Giant swing. Doesn't break it this time. She got attack.
When one gets hit by him, like down for 1-2, you gotta be ready for that throw.
You gotta be ready for the throw regardless,
Yeah.
because you never know when King players like to buffer it in. But Power Crush takes him up 2 rounds in the game.
Oh my goodness. Raw hop kick started the round. Man's feeling very confident tonight.
And he gets the wall as a reward.
Hey, get your head out of there. Jesus.
No duck.
And then again.
This has been working all night.
I love these instant duck attack strats.
And, oh, she escapes.
small character privilege, I'm pretty sure. Oh, cancel. Yep. Still gonna track his realign. No duck.
And he, oh
It's
my.
raw, but it's not gonna do that much. So
She
he
gets
might
away
not
from the wall, though. Power Crush. And Macho Man, 1 game away
from
taking the entire round robin. Undefeated, by the way. Undefeated.
You should, like, if you do this again, you should make, like, whoever, like, has to fight fight him or something.
He has to fight me next.
That's what I was saying. Like, why aren't you, like, the grand final?
I don't want to do that to these young kids.
Oh,
you know? I don't want to
see?
do that.
He's too good.
Honestly,
He's
I want to
too-
have an exhibition with you
He's too good.
because these people haven't seen the Lay God, though.
If there's time. If there's
There probably won't
time.
be,
If
but
there's
it's okay.
time. That's what I said. If there's time.
Why aren't you the final boss then?
Why aren't you a final boss?
You're the visitor.
Yeah, but you're, like, the owner. Or whatever.
I mean, technically, Afro is too.
But have him be the final boss.
Yeah, why don't you get in
You're the final
there?
boss.
So, I'm on commentary. What do you want from me? You know what? We got Milk here. She's gonna take out Macho Man. Huh?
I'm fighting him tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. that's
Thank you,
right.
Tricky.
Good luck.
There you go. See?
Huh? Dang, we're
See,
gonna put
we
Boom
say
up
his
there.
body's him free. It's honestly crazy how high the skill ladder goes.
He doesn't. All right, so she's gone to an infinite stage. Wise move.
The first time she's done this, by the way.
Yes, that's true. Very wise move. Giant swing can't hurt her. Guaranteed, at least.
Giant swing into walls aren't real. It's just a figment of your imagination.
Right. It doesn't hurt. Walk it off, Reckless. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Now, this is only if she runs away properly, because there's no point in having an infinite stage if you're not going to take advantage of your character's movement and spacing tools.
Right, and that requires a specific mindset to be in. Because
Right.
if you're just gonna assume that's what you're gonna do, then the match starts flowing and you start doing the same old thing. It's not really gonna work the way you think it will.
But right now, she has the life lead. Why are you going in?
I don't really know why she does that.
Hey, but it's working out right now. Down 4. Full crouch down 4.
Pro tip: most full crouch lows are generic for launch for some reason.
Yeah, they're minus 13.
13.
Generic down.
Oh
Generic
no,
down.
like full crouch generic lows.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
2-1, okay. Oh, that move
That's
is
different.
rarely used. Wrong punish. Okay.
Tried to
power
go
crouch.
for the Atlas Hammer. It doesn't work.
It's actually kind of what we were just talking about. She's pushing him, not really running away, but it's working
Until that. And it killed Reckless.
Rage, yeah, rage throw.
You have to be smarter. All right, gets the full string and the follow-up.
Unless she didn't mean to run away, she just wants to take away the walls. That's fine too.
I mean, but why wouldn't you run away after you've already gone to the trouble taking away the walls?
It's not her
Alright.
playstyle, I guess, but
Very important block on the down back
that
too.
was
Doesn't
so
break Shining
fast.
Wizard.
That was great. No duck. Hey,
All right.
yikes.
Power Crush. So that's how Macho Man's been contesting
On
this
in.
mid-range.
Okay.
DF1. Oh, reliable. He's 1 round away.
not looking good. She was looking good in the first game, round 1, but she hasn't been able to reestablish that momentum she desperately needs.
And it's definitely been a
that was-
Oh,
that-
another
yeah.
tombstone!
It's just throw roulette right now. He's playing that. Oh my goodness.
And then he didn't even launch it. He just said, "Give me that."
And he was late too, so he just watched it coming. I'm like, I'm just looking.
Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't. Okay. All right.
Well, that is a WRAP. Congratulations.
And
Macho Man.
Macho Man is the first winner of IPP's Ironworks. Let us get some quick words from the victor,
Bring him over.
please, so I don't have to take off this headset.
You want to interview? Or
Nah, you got it.
I
You're the
got
better. You're the better.
Interviewer?
Yes, you are.
All right, man.
I will now back off.
Man,
So, guys, I'll be back on the mic to help close out. We're gonna have some interview words from the winner. You have to keep the hat off now. You got to show the world that luxurious mane of yours. All right, so we're gonna let. So
he'll be back.
I'll be back.
Both of them will be back when we get the winner up here. Great sets tonight, though, in general.
Hope you all enjoyed all the matches tonight. Well, good quality Tekken. Good fun surround.
Oh. Are we gonna do that picture now? Can I get up? I'll be back.
How's it going, sir?
I don't know what happened to my water. It disappeared a long time ago. No, yeah, but out of water bottle.
Oh.
Like a plastic one. You're good. Don't worry about it being like floppy or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta flip it up.
First of all, nice to meet you, sir.
Hi.
Congratulations tonight.
We have met actually before, I think.
Where would we meet?
I think we commentated at IPP finals together. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, that was. I did only one of those. It was a
Yeah,
while
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Well, I'm reintroducing myself.
Yes, of
nonetheless.
course.
So congratulations tonight.
Thank you.
You know, quite the performance, undefeated.
Yeah. Holy shit. I honestly didn't think it was gonna go that way.
Well, we usually, like, in general, we never expect us to do any sort of well.
Yeah,
you know,
like, yeah.
It's usually the people that think I'm gonna win the whole thing that end up losing.
Yeah.
So your shock is expected, but also well deserved. You know?
Yeah.
You obviously put a lot of effort in. I can see the adaptations. I can see that you are not playing specifically one way or another.
Yeah.
You switch pretty often between offense and defense.
Who do you think was the toughest match tonight, though?
Definitely Fats, because that dude loves blocking, and he breaks throws. So trying to get in was really tough. But I noticed some gaps that I could try to come in. Like he tried to come in with a jackhammer, and like maybe if I retaliate with shove, maybe. Honestly, I got lucky when he dropped the combo. I got hell, but we take those. But
I mean, like when you're in tournament, like
Yeah.
you have to assume that not everything's gonna go.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
for the opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if the reach are magically whiffs
Yeah.
in a game-winning combo.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're like, you already got up from your chair, and you feel like you're like leaving. I'm like, come back. It's not over.
but Takeda thinks that's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not over till it's over.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely Fast was a big awesome. He always beats me in bracket. Like every Thursday here. Yeah. Like, very rarely I'll win against him, but I mean, I win where it counts. I guess I won where it counts. So I was really happy about that. Literally that was my goal. I just wanted to beat Fats.
Well, did it?
Yeah. I holy shit. Yeah. Ryan was also like a big threat to me because we always go back and forth. And he's a pretty really great neutral. But sometimes he'll just throw the kitchen sink. And that'll scare me sometimes, but I mean, I had that locked down. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Hey, it's okay to be a little bit proud right now. You deserve it. You won, so.
Thank you. But I mean, yeah. I knew I was gonna at least win like 2. But like, I don't know. I honestly thought I was gonna get like maybe like 3rd or 4th tonight. So
Really, it really outdid your expectations.
yeah,
for
holy
sure.
shit. Yeah. I want to get some shout outs. So shout outs to my boy Sega Moon, coaching me by phone. I love you, bro. Thanks for watching me and supporting me. Shout outs to Kate, who's also messaged me some kind words. Shout outs to IPP, of course. I literally would not be here without you. Shout outs to the command, of course, for hosting this. This is a dope event. I'll give you a shout out, Ultra, for I guess being here, man. Never mind, I'll take that back.
Calling you in the chat. Maybe want to retract that one.
Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna take that back.
So, if your particular playstyle, I mean, it's a lot of king things, like throwing and mixing up with mids and stuff like that. But I noticed that you're like a shark who smells blood in the water.
Yeah.
Like you can play very slow, but then the minute that you sense some momentum, like you're all in. You're running them over. You're doing all sorts of things that you probably wouldn't do confidently if the other person was like, showing you, hey, stop doing this dumb gimmick or whatever. So, like, what's your you thinking consciously about those decisions, or are you just going with the flow?
So, all right. So how we usually do is, I learned a lot of neutral because most of the people I play when I started out was like Nova and Commanda, and they played a lot of neutral and pokes. So I try to do that, but honestly, I was still playing with like kings, like not best moves, but as I figured it out, I'm like, okay, this is what I got to do. This is the game plan. So when I play very passive, obviously in the beginning, but because I want to feel them out and sense like a pattern they might be doing, then that's when I start applying my own like mental like plan. Because like I always do like a DF1 to check.
I noticed that.
Yeah, like to check. Because sometimes they be ducking because they don't want to get grabbed, and understandable. But as soon as I figure out that like, okay, they're no longer ducking anymore, it's time to do what King does best.
Right.
So I guess I try to mix it up too, because like with the shove is great. Holy shit. But I know like people are afraid of not only the crouch grabs but the Jaguar step. Pretty much everyone here has tried to duck it, and I think only 2 people here did duck my grabs and punish me. But that's when I'm like, okay, I'll just keep doing it.
So you're like pretty aware of people's patterns as the match goes on. Like, you're keeping track of how many times they duck the throw, or how many times you're like trying to just stand block there and guess them, break the throw, and then you adjust ahead of time. I'm saying, right?
Yeah, because obviously I've had to learn this the hard way, because I go into autopilot and just be like any plus frame throw, and then people will start ducking me, and then I'd be like, damn, what do I do now? And
yeah, I think you didn't get launched for a single throw whiff at all.
Yeah.
Like no one intentionally ducked in launch tonight.
Yeah.
And I think that just goes to show like your pattern of mixing up when you don't throw.
Like I've been trying really hard to try to mix it up, especially at the wall, because they're always thinking, oh, it's 1+2, you want to be on the wall, right? Or it's like, oh, it's a tombstone, he wants the Oki or something. Like, And sometimes I would just like to just move in their face. I'm trying to do more crouch dash with King.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard.
It's
yeah,
hard.
it's really hard. But it definitely, as soon as I do it, I can see them kind of twitch ducking. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do some mids here and see if they work. That's when I don't know if you saw. I started doing way more mids down the line. So yeah, I mean, it's like half. I see the pattern, half I go with the flow of the match. And I don't know, but like I know King's lows aren't great, but they certainly help a lot if I want to get something quick. Like down 4, holy crap, down 4 is underrated, yo. It helped me out a lot. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's like a cycle. You have like these specific game plans beats this, and then when that doesn't work, switch this, and then back and forth, back and forth. But
Exactly.
I think it's not necessarily the cycle that's like your strong point. It's your ability to willingly switch on the fly. That's something a lot of players tend to lack, and it causes them to like stagnate because they become very, same thing.
It's definitely interesting now because almost everyone here knows like the King generic stuff, right? Like you got to duck forward 2-1, you got to duck down forward 2-1, you got to step this way or whatever for the string, and that's what kind of killed me a bit earlier when I first played because like everybody had a King matchup, so trying to figure out when to do this stuff and see if they know the strings and stuff, and if they don't, I get to play more.
Some people get lost in the thing of like, I shouldn't do this because it has risk.
You
can't like always be thinking that
exactly.
way.
Like I did forward 2, down 1 like a bunch of times. No one's punished me for it. I was like, oh, you got that. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, shit,
Take it.
Yeah, like shit. All right.
Ooh, there's a lot going on. I know.
Yeah.
For sure. I think that's a great story of like how you grew as a player because it's always that situation of if somebody knows my character as well as I do, how do I beat this person, right? Because obviously, even if people know a character, they can still lose that character.
Yeah.
So then how do you make less about knowledge and more about outplaying them? And you're doing it.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my god, man. Like, honestly, I was really afraid of Rex's Cootie because I still don't know that matchup that well.
Certainly no one set 3's coming though.
Because I was looking for it. That's the thing. Like, I'm like, I don't care if I get hit by the mids. Like, whatever, right? If I get hit by it, I'll just block. But the low, it's just annoying because I know it's 0 on hit, but I feel like I can't do anything. So like, I try to step, kind of chips me. If I press a button, he might trade. If I don't know, like the basic Cootie flowchart is like you do like forward 3, whatever that low is.
It's I don't know what the name is. Just set 3.
Set 3.
Setsunogake name of the stance, but dash stance. Stance.
Set 3 on hit, then do like wall rising 4 or some shit. Like,
you could crouch step.
Really?
It's 0.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm learning still. Like,
because it makes sense, but you never thought about it.
Yeah.
Hey, well, there you go. I mean, I shouldn't give you that advice because you won. Whatever.
I don't care. I'll take any advice. Like, I like to learn about like video games and how to win in video games. Like, of course, like I don't want to be that easy. I want to still challenge myself. That's the reason why I really like Tekken because, like, it was like. It's like I'm leveling up, you know? Like, it's like you feel the level, and you can fight other players and around your level and see higher players, see what they can do, and it's just
it's long, right?
Yeah,
very big ladder.
Yeah, but it's so cool though. I like it. Man, fighting games are cool.
Man's on cloud 9 right now. I love to see this passion. It's great. It's great. You certainly deserve it, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You are a great player, great King player. And if this happens again, hopefully you can keep your reign.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Keep your reign. The champion is king, more or less. Very fitting.
Yes, sir. Honestly, yeah. Man, this was something though.
If closing out here, so if there was one advice you would give to everyone you fought tonight, because you were undefeated, what would advice you would give them, either King specific or not? Or against you or King. It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, okay. So I guess some good advice is something I learned actually from Joe. If they break the grab, you don't believe that they actually broke it. And if they blocked that low, you didn't actually believe that they blocked that low. So, I guess the best advice is just keep playing your game and don't get rattled that much, because that's what I kept thinking. Because they broke some of my grabs, but I wasn't gonna give up after the first attempt. So honestly, just keep a steady head, focus on what you want, and just remember why you're doing this in the first place. That's basically it.
Yeah. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Oh
Don't be
my
afraid.
God.
I would know. Lay.
Hey man, lay's sick.
I mean, I gotta live my life on a launch punchable low life, so you have to have the bravery sometimes. But congratulations again,
Thank
my
you
sir.
very
You
much.
certainly deserve it.
Thank you.
And good luck in the future. See
Thank
around.
you very much. Okay. Oh. Oh, do I leave? Do I leave too, or do I just?
No. You stay here.
Oh shit.
Nowhere.
Wait, here you go.
You ain't going nowhere. Where you think you going?
Shit. There you go. Yep, no problem.
All right. So let me start this off by saying the Buzz Cut Bandit.
Oh my God.
He's so gifted. Look at him go.
To the clean shaven club. Let's go.
Speaking of which, welcome to the next team.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was one of the prizes.
What?
Not only do we have a prize pool, but the winner of the first Ironworks will be on the next offline team event.
What?
Welcome to the squad.
We're working on that already.
Oh
But you have a guaranteed spot on our next team battle.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of pressure.
Because he already told you what one prize was.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Congratulations.
Oh my God.
It's got to be the haircut. Maybe he's born with it.
The only thing I will say is because I am inexperienced in such matters,
Yeah.
I was gonna get you a whole medal.
Oh shit.
Because I really wanted to show you how much we value everyone's improvement.
Oh my God.
But
dog.
I couldn't get one made in time. So the next one,
No,
if
you-
we ever host the next one, I'll get 2 medals so that I can give you one.
Oh my. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my God.
Hopefully the Steam will step their shit up because they're getting medals for this.
Oh fuck.
But speaking of stepping their shit up, I am looking forward to doing more of these Ironworks. What we're looking at is either doing 3 to 4 years, so every 3 to 4 months, because I definitely didn't want to do more of these. This was great.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to do this again. And hopefully, we're able to get a completely new roster of players for the next one.
I'm hoping so because if this is a long-term pipe dream.
Yeah.
If we can get a minimum of 4 of these, imagine we get all 4 winners of Ironworks together
Oh.
and we just say, all right, let's do 4.
Tournament of Power style. Oh shit.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Let's get it.
The ultimate cheesesteaks and throw breaks.
Ultimate power.
Ultimate power.
And then the last one.
Oh my
I was
God.
thinking about it tonight, but I don't have that kind of time.
Oh.
But,
For that cheesesteaks and throwbacks with all 4 winners.
yep, come see me. The winner, come see me.
Oh my God.
All right, so
But in our last announcement is going to be for the night. I understand that there are several people in the chat that were wondering when we're going to be returning offline. Well, I finally have an answer for you.
I'm going to be out of here.
So immediately after Combo Breaker, the Friday after Combo Breaker, June 3rd, we will be returning to the local host block for our first cheesesteaks and throw breaks. So you only got to wait until after Combo Breaker, that first Friday. We'll be back with Iron Fist Philly offline. I know y'all been waiting. I know y'all been wondering. I know y'all been pondering. And I understand. I've been pondering this shit too. This has been literally months in the making.
Holy.
But finally, we're
fuck.
coming back.
Holy shit, yo. Oh my.
Yes, indeed.
Hype.
Long time coming, but we're finally making that return offline. But before we get to that, we have to solve our first problem.
What's that?
We got to do damage at Combo Breaker first.
Oh shit, you're right.
We're bringing the whole squad with us.
That's crazy.
It's a Philly invasion.
That's crazy.
Iron Fist Philly's out here.
And Jersey invasion. I'll be going there as well.
PA, Jersey, Delaware, we're going to be out here, man. And we're going to have a damn good time up in Combo Breaker. And then when we come back, we're going to get some offline teching in like we used to.
Woo!
Do we know what days? Do we know what days?
June 3rd. The first Friday after Combo Breaker,
Oh my
we
God.
shall return.
Let's go.
What a duck.
But in the meantime, I believe that is all the announcements that I had. But let me have Empress Milk take a seat.
Of course. Thank you guys so much for the support or cheers, or if you're rooting against me, fuck you. I'm just kidding. Nah, I still love you. Anyways, yeah, I'm out of here. Bye. This has been Macho Man. I Play King.
You're damn right. How's it feel, Shannon?
Hello, friends. Thank you guys for joining us for the exhibition match. Next one we do, y'all gotta show up. It was so fun. It was so hype. Great games. Literally, like, you just want to root for everybody. It was so fun. But Macho Man, he thought he had that. But I'm here. Milk. All right, and I'm fighting him tomorrow. Cheesesteaks and throw breaks. You better watch out. You better watch out. Yeah. All right. I think that was everything. Yeah, Lactose Gang, let's get that.
It would be
Fill the chat.
extremely painful for you.
Fill the chat with Lactose Gang. Lactose Gang. I am the Lydia of PA. All right. Huh? Okay, we're going to start raiding, guys. It's okay, not in T, but I am the Lydia of PA, so that's a fact. We all know that. But again, thank you guys for joining us. It was a great night. I'm hoping you guys all enjoyed the show. I know we did. We were going crazy. Yeah, it's a nice, good way to show off some really good players that have been like up and coming for a long time, and they definitely deserve this showcase. Macho Man literally won every match, so props to him. I'm going to end his streak tomorrow, but props to him for tonight, all right?
Literally an undefeated streak, so most impressive. Most impressive.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we're going to be sending over a raid for now and end it for the night. And we'll be back next Sunday, this coming Sunday, for our next cheesesteaks and throw breaks. So go ahead and let Christian and the Kaz know that the Vermilion team and the Gulag as well as sent you. This is the main man with the hair picking hand with the Empress Milk signing off.
Bye-bye.